welcome to the System Magic Monday evening constructed stream.
Oh, God.
As always, we're your hosts. I'm Greg. This is Andrew, who's very excited to be streaming what he believes to be the most popular and talk of the town deck in Pioneer these days, which would be Izzet Phoenix. Andrew, why are we streaming Izzet Phoenix?
Yeah, I mean, it was a combination of peer pressure and, you know, outright coercion.
Okay, and I want to be clear that that is not coming from me. It's not like I want to play Phoenix. I was like, what are we streaming today? And Andrew was like, I guess we're streaming Phoenix.
No, I mean, the real reason is that the deck gained two new cards in Sleight of Hand and Picklock Prankster. It's been winning a lot. A lot of people are talking about it. And I want to see if anything has really changed. I'm not so sure that it has, but you know, we'll give Phoenix a chance. You know, we'll see if it returns like a 3/2 flyer from the graveyard.
Yeah, I feel like it could return. We're really freeing it. We're freeing the Fae.
Freeing the Fae, yeah. Yeah, so as a non-Phoenix expert, I didn't want to wade into the or more like we didn't want to wade into the quagmire that is the various schools of thought regarding the deck, such as we all know, the Gull Ducatsian school,
okay.
You know, very famously, the new Zoomer school of Phoenix. You know, there's the European school with them. I don't want to wade into any of that. So this is the list from that won the most recent challenge, and I have no opinion. That is not even true. I'm not necessarily endorsing the minutiae of the deck. That isn't the point of this stream.
Yeah.
The point of this stream is I want to determine if the new cards... Basically, I want to determine if Phoenix is actually better.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure that it is, but maybe it is. So... Yeah, like, this is, I mean, like, and like, yeah, like, this list has a third spike because most people have two. I'm not offering any opinion on any of that.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like Picklock has basically replaced pieces.
Well, certainly, that seems to be the way the wind is blowing.
Okay.
So, I can explain the argument. I'm not sure if it's right or wrong.
Yeah.
The argument for Picklock Prankster is basically that being an instant is really, really good, is what it boils down to. Is that, like, being an instant lets you...
Are you aware that it's a creature?
Thank you, Greg. Being an instant lets you play much more of a reactive game post-board with a lot of counter spells where you like transforms. Piece is really awkward to tap out for.
Yeah.
Picklock Prankster isn't. Also, against red-black, it's really nice that if they like go blink you or something, then you can EOT Picklock Prankster that turn and immediately untap and be ready to treasure cruise again, as opposed to having to take a whole turn off the pieces kind of playing into their go blink.
Yeah, okay.
So that's like basically the argument for it.
Yeah.
I don't think that the 1/3 Flying Visions is a huge deal as far as no one who I've talked to does.
Sure.
Although I do like that in a pinch, Phoenix sometimes has issues with running out of win conditions, and in a pinch you could theoretically kill them with a 1/3 flyer. I don't think that's incredibly relevant, but it is true.
Yeah. And hey Mac, thanks for the resubscription! Welcome back to the stream.
To be honest, I think the bigger upgrade to the deck is maybe slight, just because, well, the deck wants as many cantrips you can get. As you can see, it has the full fucking, like, 12 now.
Yeah.
And, I think that it's super nice to have a cantrip that doesn't get owned by the most popular 4-drop in the format, Shieldred.
Yeah.
So, you know, just like when you're digging through those lightning axes, just like having a cantrip that actually functions, I think is a pretty big difference.
Yeah.
But, yeah. That being said, there's like all kinds of opinions about like how many Treasure of Truths versus Temporal Trespass should play, about iteration stuff. Is Chart of Course playable? Is Pieces the truth? There's like 2,700 debates going on about Phoenix lists right now. I have no opinions on any of them, really, but...
Andrew does miss Temporal Trespass and really has no nice things to say about this particular thing that might be a nice.
Well, Gul Dukat has drilled into my head that it's unplayable.
Okay.
And I have a lot of respect for Gul Dukat.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm just gonna let Arc-like Phoenix take the wheel for this particular stream.
Yep, we are just playing the deck that won a challenge with no changes or thought.
Greg, should this be our next recurring segment of Truth or Scam?
Sure.
This particular stream.
Yeah.
We're going to determine if Phoenix, noted one of the best decks in Pioneer, is the truth or a scam.
Yeah, I am excited. Also, we're not Phoenix experts.
Yeah, I don't believe that this will be... If what you were looking for is, you know, incredibly precise, technically played Phoenix, I'm sorry, you may be in the wrong stream.
But if you want entertainment while we play Phoenix and somewhat,
Oh, we're gonna play Phoenix extremely medium.
Yeah, medium Phoenix is what is on the agenda for today.
Yeah, if that's what you came here for, then congratulations, you're in the right place.
Yeah.
So anyways, that's about all I have to say about the list. There's a whole bunch of minutia to debate, but I'm not gonna do it. What I will say, and this is very important, is these sleight of hands were just on my account from ad nauseum 20 years ago.
Okay, yeah.
So I want everyone to know that for years, apparently, the sleight of hands I've been playing is 3 of this whiteboarder one and 1 of this one.
Well, that looks like some sort of master set.
Oh, maybe I only own 3 from Adnaz.
And then you just got one from a Masters Limited something.
Yeah, that's plausible. Yeah. But anyway, I just wanted to call attention to that before we get underway.
Also, I want to comment that every time I hear this card's name, I think of the Pickwick Triplets, which is a reference to the newest season of Only Murders of the Building, which is a great show.
It is a great show.
And then every time I see these, I think, which of the Pickwick Triplets did it? Which is an obscure joke that I predict very few of you, if any of you, will get. But if you do, let us know in the YouTube comments below which of the Picklock Pranksters did it,
I've been thinking about it. I think that Only Murders in the Building might be my favorite show since BoJack Horseman.
Okay.
That's my claim on the matter, but it's
nice.
it's very good.
Oh, we got one! Woo!
Anyways, with that show endorsement aside, to start off our stream.
Yeah.
Should I fire off a Pioneer League?
Yeah.
As it were. Sorry, I'm trying to optimally position items over here.
Yeah.
All right.
You don't get it, but you can laugh anyway. That is how I assume people react to 100% of our jokes. Because most of them are such deep stream bits that no one gets, but I assume you laugh at everything we say.
Yeah.
Wow, a sneepity doop.
I mean, our hand share has a lot of things that our game that will cause objects to change zones.
Yeah. Did we consider cutting the 4th because they aren't quadruplets? Yes.
When would you say we considered that?
I considered it.
All right. Before the stream, you assured me you considered it. Oh, great question, Clarm. Greg, take it away.
How much of the Patter song can I sing? I would say I've listened to it a few times after watching the show.
Oh, I want to main phase this, by the way.
Yeah, definitely. So probably more than none, but not many. Also, yeah, Andrew, do you want to talk about today's candle?
Sure. So today's candle sponsor comes from stream viewer and friend of the stream, Joe Star, whose name you could abbreviate by just making a star symbol anytime.
Oh, nice. Does he sign autographs that way?
Yes.
That's great.
Famously, I've known him since high school.
That's awesome.
But anyway, he was like, "Hey, I've been watching the stream some. I'd like to send you a candle. What's your address?" a few weeks ago. And then he sent us this candle. Greg, would you like to explain the details of the candle?
Yeah, it's the Saw Sand and Paws brand candle. The brand was created by 3 women who love candle and their dogs. As you can see, there's a nice rat on the art of the candle.
Yeah, it's somewhat misleadingly named.
Yeah, a little rat print here. It's the Ocean Mist scent. No more description, but it does specify that it neutralizes pet odors. And notably, one of the reasons I got so many candles to begin with, before the days of the stream, was because Andrew has a lot of dogs, and I wanted to neutralize some pet odors. So really, it's the perfect candle. That is the main reason to own candles. So yes, thank you, friend of the stream, Joe Star, for this lovely candle.
Okay, wait. So now that we've drawn that, I think you would bin an additional land. Right? Okay. So therefore, I think we should cast Consider.
Okay.
That's the heuristic we've discussed previously that I think is still pretty sound.
Sure.
So let us consider. I don't know if we want to wish for more wishes in this particular situation.
I don't think so.
All right. Let us cast. Well, we could chart a course, but I think we should just opt.
I agree.
Okay, just loot away opt.
I think so, yeah. To grow our thing.
Yeah, we definitely need to grow it.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I assume they're just doing that to grow their thing in response to our thing growing.
I'm gonna bottom this too.
Yep.
I mean, sure, but wait, I guess we should probably attack now, huh? Because we're probably not blocking.
Yeah, I guess not.
Like, I know that it's annoying to let them keep drawing cards, but I think we'll outcard them just fine if we just, like, have a little time.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And do you want to just consider now? Actually, maybe we should represent some stuff.
I think we should not consider now. Yeah, I think we want them to live in fear.
Yeah.
And if on their own end step they choose to spell, kill, or consider, we will find a way to psychologically handle that outcome.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. What we need to do is draw a card that removes a creature from the battlefield.
That would be nice.
Really, any such card will do. That is not such a card. Okay, well that's not a terrible draw. Should we just cast Treasure Cruise here?
I think so.
They can't quell it. Like, what are they gonna do? It seems like they can't do much.
They might have, like, Lofty Denial or something.
Yeah,
but,
okay.
We could even Spell Pierce that.
I mean, yeah, like, if they want to pick a fight, if they have the 1-mana counter, I guess.
Yeah.
I think we should just do it.
I agree.
Because it just, like, could definitely affect... I'd really like to loot once we draw our 3 cards, for one thing.
Yeah.
And
well, except we're going to very likely discard this Arclight Phoenix, but...
Okay, well, they did have the Geistlight Snare, unfortunately. So I guess now we should probably just let that happen, then chart?
Yeah.
Look at all these objects changing zones, though.
The objects are going all over the place.
So if we draw... it's tricky. If we find both a... I mean, I think we still loot this away.
I agree.
Well, we have some problems, such as we need to draw both a land and a castable spell in order to bring our Phoenix, which we did not do.
Yeah.
So I guess now we just have to bring it back next turn, discard our second Spell Pierce, probably.
I think so, yeah.
And then we just, like, play a Spiral Bluff and pass?
Yep, that sounds good.
Like, they might have a way to get through again, which is unlucky, but we're rapidly reaching a point where we won't care anymore.
Yeah.
And that point is quite soon. Oh, wait, that's very kind of our opponent to give us a free loot?
Yeah.
Spell Pierce? I think?
Okay.
It doesn't really seem like what we're doing here. I mean, now our guy's 4/6, though. Like, it's very hard to attack through.
How has our lock picking been? We have yet to pick any locks.
I mean...
Nor have we freed any Fae.
This is game 1, match 1 of us playing this deck. So, yeah, we don't currently, like... You can't ask us how cards have been yet.
Yeah. I assume chat assumes that we test the decks beforehand. And by that I mean they assume that you test the decks beforehand.
Well, I do that sometimes.
Which is usually true. Usually that is a valid assumption.
I'm not sure, Sorbian. I do think the instant speed is pretty big, but I also think there's a chance just like 2 is greater than 1 will overcome that.
Yeah.
I am pretty unsure, but I wanna try it.
This particular Ledger Shredder has been great.
Oh, I see. You were just asking generically about our lockpicking skill. I believe Greg's taking a class. He's working on it.
Sure.
See, what's great about what's great about Greg learning to pick locks is that no one will suspect him. Like, imagine Greg picks the lock to a room, and then like people are like, "Greg, why were you in this room?" Like, they're not gonna believe that he picked up the lock. So it's the perfect cover.
Oh, look, a classically playable card that they just played.
It is classically playable. I mean, they don't have attacks.
Ooh, Vicarious Obsession.
So, I mean, I think we're currently winning. I just don't know exactly what we should do. I mean, probably we should cast Picklock Pranksters thing.
And we could cast Chart a Course.
Well, but why would you want to order it that way?
I guess so. Good point.
I think we should cast this because we might not even Chart a Course. We might just like do this 1 drop or something like that. So let's free the Fae.
Yeah.
Let the Fae free. By...
I didn't realize that I said by Curious Obsession, which is really a great thing to say, I think.
They're going to counter this?
I guess I wish a little bit we'd kept this Spell Pierce if this is happening. Okay.
Well, they just didn't.
Never mind.
Firing Impulse?
Yeah, that seems good. Greg doing a lock-fixing class seems like some millennial nonsense he'd get into. That is true.
And I guess here we can just like discard Spiral Bluff if we draw a spell? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Our urgent need to grow our creature has somewhat diminished. Consider.
And we could get steam vents, so we could have both fire impulses up. I guess that doesn't really matter.
It doesn't seem to matter to me.
Okay.
I think just consider's fine.
Sure.
And then what, we just impulse this thing?
I think so.
They can't save it. They're tapped out. Like, this just gets our... I mean, now we're just kind of browning them, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, look, regardless of how you feel about Phoenix generally, I don't think its Spirits matchup is in question.
Yeah.
Spirits a deck with somewhat poised matchup in general. I mean, so... We could attack... Like, do you want to attack with... I don't want to attack with both because I want to defend this.
Yeah.
Maybe just this.
I think I like just that.
I'm pretty happy to block Arclight on just, like, anything they do.
Yeah.
So... And if they have some removal spell, like, say it's Skyclave, and this, like, entices them to hit Arclight, then mission accomplished. Right? Like... Force, like, I want them to hit Arc, like, not the forces.
Yeah, I mean, they could slip out something, from the back. When we fire impulsed. That's true.
Well, okay, sure, but that's fine. Then we just wouldn't attack.
Yeah. But you said they can't do anything to stop this impulse.
Okay, I guess what I meant is they can't do exactly Rattle Change, which is the only thing I'm afraid of.
Yeah.
But I chose not to say anything even remotely resembling those words.
Yeah.
Wow. It's kind of difficult to imagine us losing at this point.
I agree.
Let us consider, shall we?
Well, I guess. I mean, we could attack with Ledger Shredder and then start with Charter Course.
But I mean, if we hit a Phoenix off the consider, we want to know that now, right?
Okay, good point.
So I think we should start with consider, and then we should figure out the rest.
Wow, you're so smart.
Okay, so now I guess we Charter Course.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't even really want this Ledger Shredder. Is that a sane thing to do?
I think we can discard the Ledger Shredder.
Yeah. And now we just draw a third Phoenix here. Oh, yeah.
Wow. Always had it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed Now We Draw a Third Phoenix here into us immediately drawing the Phoenix. That was a nice outcome.
Uh-huh.
So I assume we want to end Brotherhood here.
Yeah.
And I don't know if... God, there's quite the comments in the chat. I don't know what else is good.
I mean, is Mystical Dispute good?
Oh, probably. It costs 1.
Yeah.
It seems much better than Spell Pierce.
That's true.
But I'm not really even sure what other cards were... I wouldn't say that. There's no agreement in the Phoenix community at this time. In fact, there's vast disagreement in the Phoenix community.
Yeah, the Insync Sigh was one of our better moments, I think.
I think often people cut Charter Course due to being bad.
That makes some sense.
Do you want to cut Charter Course due to being bad?
Yeah.
Alright. Maybe, like, Crackling Drake is good, but it costs 4.
4 is so much.
I imagine just, like, Recurring Phoenixes is good enough.
Yeah.
So this hand's definitely a keep, and I assume we want Spikefield to be a spell.
I think Spikefield as a spell is probably good against Phoenix, right?
Yes, Spirits, okay. Yes.
Or
so
sorry,
we'll assess.
Yeah.
As the game goes, but yeah. God, the worst outcome is if we just like easily 5-0 this
That
lead,
would be so funny.
and then I have to consider playing Phoenix in tournaments. Like it'd be such a beat. Anyways. Also, do you want to discuss some cantrip heuristics regarding whether we should cast Opt or Slight first? Because we're very rapidly about to be faced with that decision.
No, I guess Slight is a sorcery.
But maybe we want to like hold up Spikefield. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well now the decision is luckily to take away from us.
Yeah.
So I imagine we just snap off the kill on this. It's a little weird because we have a sweeper, but...
Yeah, but that thing counters the sweeper, right?
Right. So like I imagine we should just do this.
Yeah.
Wow. They didn't even want to sack to keep it from exile. Not bluffing at the extraction specialist, they certainly don't play. Don't consider Phoenix, instead consider Phoenix right into the graveyard. I appreciate that could be just either playing Phoenix or not playing Phoenix. Both are consistent with that commentary.
I do like decks that beat up on spirits.
Yeah, I admit that most of my decks are not good at beating spirits, so there is that.
I also miss Drakes. I liked Drakes.
Yeah. Hmm. Well, I don't think we have many answers to that card in our deck at the moment.
Yeah.
Like,
Did they mulligan a bunch?
I guess probably.
They mulled to 5, or no, to 6 it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like to 6.
Yeah.
But, eh. Yeah, the thing I missed most about SPF was the deck name, to be honest.
Yeah.
It was just a goated deck name.
But the fact that we had to explain it so many times on stream was a little annoying.
So, do you want to opt first or select first?
Don't ask me that. I don't know the answer.
I think we want to bin, like, basically any non-land.
But neither opt nor slight bins anything.
Well, like, I think we're going to bottom any non-land.
Yeah.
So, like, perhaps we should opt first because of that.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Basically, like, the advantage of Slide is that you get to see both cards. Like, the question is, like, would you pick one spell over another? But I'm kind of claiming, like, I don't know, all spells are the same.
Yeah, okay.
It's kind of complicated, but yeah.
But lands aren't bad, right?
No, we want lands.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
So, like the idea of this is just, like, the differential between any two spells is low. So, like, I'm just going to bottom this.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that card's pretty good against them, but you can bottom it.
Well, I mean, maybe this was not right. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But, anyways.
SPF stands for Spell Pierce Fable.
It stands for Sam Bankman-Fried. Noted.
Pinkman-Fried. Yeah.
Noted disgraced crypto billionaire. So Mystical Dispute?
I think so.
I mean, I guess it's really unfortunate we didn't hit any lands.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we got boomed for using our card as a land, huh?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, it'll probably be okay. All right, Slight now, because we might not end up opting is the idea. Well, okay, I guess now I want to opt.
Yeah.
Is that sane?
Yes. We have 3 looks for a land. We'll find it.
Bin this thing?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
I mean, it's not very good with no graveyard, right? Its main point is to fill the graveyard. I mean, I have to bottom this, I think.
I think it is pretty good, but yeah.
It's not very good without a third land.
Yeah,
though.
Bottom it.
Like, it's very good if... All right, well, Yeah, that is a good point, Pig Norton. He does have a small number of turns in energy.
Wow, I did not know that.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely true.
Wow, do we ever use Brotherhood's End to get back our portable hole?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I can imagine happening. Should I opt? Should I opt to opt?
We could...
Start with Impulse?
Maybe start with Impulse.
That's pretty reasonable, okay. I mean, the situation as a whole is palatable for us, yeah.
Because if they rattle chains, I want to dispute.
No, you're right. Leaning with Impulse is definitely better for that reason. Nice. Got him. Alright, well...
Wait, didn't they punt there?
What do you mean?
Couldn't they have sacked their thing to counter the dispute and then they still get rattle chains?
Oh. I guess they could have, yeah.
They just threw away a nice rattle chains?
Yeah, that's true. Moving on. Should I cast Brotherhood's End Destroy Artifacts?
I mean, I don't think it will resolve, but yeah, I do.
I think I should.
Yeah?
Like, what could honestly go wrong? Yeah, Mutual Delusion, I think, is a good description of what happened. All right.
As we said, we didn't promise tight Phoenix play. We promised medium Phoenix play.
What kind of comment is that, Brian?
I mean, that's bad news. I would have liked Brian to win the Powerball jackpot.
Should I cast another one? I kind of think I should.
Yeah, we have all this creature removal.
we just like we
Yeah,
really.
this is why we bottomed all these ledger shredders, because we just had so many ledger shredders.
Okay, I mean that's not so bad.
Yeah. I guess Fiery Impulse is a lot worse with no graveyard, huh?
It is true, but yeah, Snare Thofter is also a lot worse with no graveyard. All right, so should I just pass and fight on their turn?
Oh yeah, I guess so.
It seems like fighting now is kind of foolish.
Yeah.
Now, to be clear, I'm not claiming to not be a fool.
Yeah.
Like, I think that the best time pass might be their end step. Like,
how many do we have in our bin right now? Well, you see, Zach, there's a card on the battlefield right now called Rest in Peace. And unfortunately...
This discard Treasure Cruise?
I think so, yeah. Unfortunately, that means there are no Phoenixes in any bins. Yeah, 0 is nice. They did not miss the trigger on Rest in Peace.
All right, so should I respond to this by killing their Ledge Shredder again?
I think so.
It seems rather reasonable. And then what do I discard? Fire Impulse? We might need Snare Thofter.
Oh, okay, yeah. Maybe, yeah.
I mean, maybe that's insane. Just we might need Snare Thofter.
No, I like discarding the Impulse.
Okay. What if we redefine bin as exile? Well, I don't think the exile is the bin, though. Like, let me put it this way. So, you ever had a recycle bin, like, on your computer, and then at some point you go to empty the recycle bin? So, this analogy implies that the recycle bin is the graveyard because you can empty it.
Yeah.
And currently, our recycle bin is just empty. There's nothing in it. Alright, well... We did it!
We did it! We got back our Ledger Shredder!
Okay, we did it, Reddit.
Wow, you're not gonna pay the 1?
Also, sorry, I didn't want to opt you
Yeah,
because okay, you were in for that. Cool.
Yeah.
I really like double spell now. That doesn't help. All right, well, here we are. Maybe I should have waited a turn on that, but that seems insane.
Yeah, I was thinking that, but I don't know. We have just so many cantrips, you know? Hope they don't have any processors. Yeah, that would be awkward. There are a lot of cards in exile. And hey, MHC2CCD40, welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow!
Greg, how many cards that are processors do you think you can name off the top of your head?
I did play a lot of that limited format, but I think it's gonna quickly start becoming like, oh, the one that, you know, counters the spell. Like, that one's like Ulamog's... I think it might just be Ulamog's processor. No, it's probably more interesting than that. Yeah, the 2 blue-black flash guy.
I mean, Wasteland Strangler is a gimme.
Oh, okay.
That one I can name.
Nullifier. Ooh, that's pretty scary, actually.
Yeah, we might need to kill that. Huh. Okay, they didn't do anything in our end step with it. I don't know what that means.
Can't believe we didn't. Oh, I guess that island could have been good, huh?
I mean, it didn't work out. I'm not sure that it was right to keep.
Yeah.
I really want to get Ledger Shredder going. Like, I want to take from their card, I think.
Yeah.
Due to my vast desire to get Ledger Shredder going. I'm aware they didn't draw. I don't know what it means. Okay, great. Let's do this.
Yeah. Maybe they want to keep up a thing.
All right. Do you want to just take Spike Field?
I sure do.
All right. Let's take Spike Field. Let's cast Spike Field Hazard on this.
Yeah.
Let's loot. Sure. I still think we discard 1.
Okay.
That seems reasonable.
Yep.
And then... What now, though?
Hey DC, thanks for the raid! Welcome to the stream. If you're coming over from DC's stream, we're playing some Phoenix. We're System Magic. Great to have you here. Shout out to DC Sports' stream.
I don't know what we should do here.
I don't either. We could attack. And then, like, wait. Maybe we don't want to play the, like, maybe we want to play not the land or, like, just play nothing.
Play nothing? I was thinking about playing nothing.
And if they tap out to draw a card, we just discard.
There's some advantage to Lightning Axing it in the idea that if we Lightning Axe it and they counter, we get another loot.
How? Oh, because they counter. Yeah.
Because that's their second spell.
Right, okay. But is a loot that good?
I guess not. So you just want to attack and pass?
I think I want to attack and pass.
Okay. I mean, certainly if our opponent remembers they can draw cards, we will need to put a stop to that. Yeah. I have no idea which of our cards we should discard in that world.
I want to be greedy and discard an island, but maybe that's insane.
I don't think it's insane. Okay, do you want to kill the guy now? I think I do.
I do, yeah.
And end up with what? I think I kind of want to discard the Phoenix.
Okay, let's do that. I agree.
I think one Snarethopter is going to have to be enough.
Yeah.
The issue is that our deck has like 17 lands in it. So like when you're like, we'll just wait for the next land. Yeah. It's like, how many cards down do you think on average the next land is? Like, that's kind of a dangerous proposal.
Yeah. Why are we playing all these 8-drops in our decks with so few lands?
Yeah, we probably should have more Brazen Borrowers, I think, maybe. I'm concerned about recent developments in this game.
Yeah, me too.
They seem questionable for our chances of winning. Yeah.
I guess.
What if we get to 8?
We could get to 8.
All my homies love to get to 8.
Oh, God.
I mean, one argument in favor of leaving in Spell Pierce is that it's very good against the card Rest in Peace.
That's
to be
true.
fair. Maybe we should leave it in for that reason. Like, the issue is, like, okay, I know that in some matchups against... What does that mean?
Also, I like to think I always convey my enthusiasm through my body language.
Lava Axe Body Spray? That is quite the idea. Well, this card seems excellent.
Yeah.
Let's cast it, shall we?
Yeah.
Well, we can draw Iteration in a sense. And the sense is that it's this Bird Lawyer.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, them drawing card is indeed bad for us, but it's about as okay as things get.
Sure.
I mean, from this spot, like, if we draw a way to kill the Spell Queller, and I'm also wondering at this point, by the way, if 4 axes is too many to have it in this matchup.
It might be, yeah.
Like, Axe is pretty decent, and it's nice to be able to kill Spell Queller through Rest in Peace, but, like, the card doesn't do, like, a lot beyond that. Maybe it's, like, a 3-axe matchup or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very good. Let's cast Free the Fae.
Yeah.
Let my people free.
Yeah, I don't know why it always says Brian has no audio or whatever. Just like always it says that.
Greg, it's actually famously because, okay, well, I guess we're getting Mystical Dispute and we're liking it. But now we got this 1-3.
1-3 is busted.
It's kind of legit, TBH.
Yeah.
Greg, the thing you have to understand is famously that audio killed the radio star.
Mm-hmm.
Something, 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 and you'll go far.
Yeah. Those are the words.
Discard Treasure Cruise?
Yeah.
And then Impulse this incredibly scary creature?
I think so, yeah.
I assume main phase?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was wondering about this, but the problem is that we let them untap, and even if they have nothing, they get to, like, draw cards in response.
Yeah.
So, I feel like we kind of priced into doing it then. The weird part with the current game is, okay, we're clearly losing, but we're losing very slowly.
Yes.
So, like, We need to just cobble something together.
What can we possibly cobble together?
A big bird lawyer. That's some decent cobbling. Do you want to just pass for now, though, and see how many times they use their thing on our end step? Sure. Like, stop on our end step, and then just, like...
Yeah.
We can just... If they use it once, we can just say, okay, and they go to their turn. If they use it more than once, we can do stuff. Because I assume we'd like Phoenix back, is what I'm assuming.
Well, I kind of think we should destroy Spectral Sailor. Okay,
you think Spectral Sailor maybe is the most threatening card ever made?
Yeah.
So should I pass priority here?
I think so.
Okay, because they might go to their turn, but I guess that's fine.
I know.
They did. This is quite concerning. I mean, I'm gonna let that resolve, but I am quite concerned. Would you say you're also quite concerned?
Yeah.
Clock. What do you mean clock? We have 9 minutes and we have one. Like, this game's almost over. Like, come on. So, I think we should Lightning Axe on their turn, because if they fight, that'll be their second spell.
Yeah.
What is... What? We're not playing Demi-Lich, nor will we play Demi-Lich. It's... The thing about Demi-Lich is that it isn't good, so therefore I won't play it. Mystical Dispute goes away, maybe?
I guess. I mean, we are just going to Lava Axe the Spell Queller and concede if they have another Rattle Chains.
Right. So doesn't that make you want to go Mystical Dispute?
I guess so.
I mean, we want to grow our guy, and it's the same otherwise, right?
Yeah.
So I guess Lava Axing it now is right?
Sure.
Okay, it's hard to describe things as cool when all I did was take the list that literally won the most recent challenge, and we're playing that list with no changes.
Yeah.
Due to not wanting to get into the holy war that is the Gold Ducat scenes versus more or less everyone else. So... Yeah, our unwillingness to wade into that in particular. Demi Moore is so successful. Imagine what a Horn Moore could... What does that mean?
It's a great comment.
Greg, I need you to explain this comment to me.
Demi Moore is a person who's successful. And, like, Demi means, half of.
I see.
There are a lot of people in the NFL with the last name Moore. Moore.
There are a lot of restaurants in Minneapolis named Demi.
That's true.
Specifically, there's one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay,
I mean, this is roughly how I imagined victory.
Yeah.
I'm aware that we're not quite all the way there yet.
What's the point of casting it now instead of in combat? In combat probably would have been better.
Well, no, wait. I think there is a point. The point is that... Well, it's kind of a weird point. But the point is that if you let it get to 4 first, that could matter. Because all their lords have flash, so, like, if you let it get to 4, then, like, 2 lords in response saves it.
Yeah.
Which seems pretty unlikely, but, like, you do play around it for free by responding. And I don't see the point of waiting till combat. Like, I don't think it changed anything. But... Okay, should we do nothing? Maybe I should just cast it. I probably should cast it, huh?
I think you should cast it.
Pass?
Yeah. I think Dan is right.
Oh, you're saying, like, they will have to commit...
Because of Curious Obsession makes them attack.
Then we block... Well, Ledger at that point in time is smaller, right? Because it grew again from our Arclight Phoenix.
So there's a 3/5.
It wasn't a 4/6 at that point in time.
Could we kill a lord and eat it?
Well, maybe... So your contention is they're just going to put a lord into play.
Yeah.
Because if they put exactly one lord into play, it's actually kind of an annoying problem.
Well, they didn't have that much mana. Oh no, Odawara.
Let's concede, shall we?
I've been ready to concede for minutes.
I've been ready to concede for, like, at most 1 minute. Okay, so maybe you want Spell Pierce back to counter... Yeah, whatever. The thing I was saying before. That makes some sense to me. At which point, maybe we just don't even want these because that's too much of that.
Do you want to cut one treasure cruise? Is that insane?
Well, I know it's something that's sometimes done. So, it's definitely not insane. I don't know if it's right. I mean, do you want to board in Crackling Drakes?
I still am worried about a card that costs 4.
Do you want to board in Saheeli's? That seems terrible.
That seems bad.
Do you want to board in a Thing in the Ice that we have? Noted playable card? I mean, it is very good if it flips.
That's true.
And they aren't very good at killing it. I don't think it sounds reasonable.
Okay.
Alright, new proposal. What if we didn't cut a cruise? Thoughts?
Sure.
It's the stunning follow-up to what if we cut a cruise. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have an opinion on the great Picklock Prankster debate at this point in time. But I'm trying to gather some data on that on this particular stream.
Are you saying none of the Picklock Pranksters did it?
I'm not saying that.
Great question about today's candle sponsor. Today's candle is a lovely ocean mist candle from the Sand and Paws brand. A candle gifted to us by a friend of the stream, Joe Starr. Specifically designed to neutralize pet odors. What about the Pickwick triplets?
We've been discussing them a lot.
The Pickwick triplets have been brought up a lot.
Yeah, I think we're currently, if we're counting triplets by mentions on the stream, they might be rapidly exceeding the Gruff triplets.
Yeah. Has Olivia Rodrigo given us a candle yet?
Well, this is a sneap.
No.
I think we should sneap and we should main phase consider.
Sure.
I mean, maybe we shouldn't main phase consider. It's kind of weird.
Wait, I don't want to main phase consider.
Okay, you want to play land go?
Yeah.
What I was imagining is, like, what if they play the one that stacks the counter spells, then we consider it and they counter it?
Yeah.
But I guess we're just saying that's fine.
Well, or if they play that and then we don't draw a land and then we want to consider and then they rest in peace. Did I finish season 3? I did, but Andrew didn't. And probably people in chat haven't. This is a only murder in the building spoiler-free zone.
So, like, this is the scenario I was wondering about. So you want me to let this resolve? Because I want to consider.
Okay, I want to consider also.
Well, that's easy.
Nice, okay.
Brilliantly played. So now we can main phase impulse that and pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should do that.
I want to do that.
The presence of spell in our hand just makes this seem so appealing.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, like, even if they have the rest in peace, if they can't commit it this turn, like, we might be able to treasure cruise, like, literally next turn.
Yeah.
So this seems very good. And I really would like to consider what we see into the bin, although obviously there are cards I wouldn't bin.
Yeah.
All right. I do want a land quite badly. I think we should top this.
Okay. I think they would have played Rest in Peace if they had it, for the record.
Maybe, but I mean, now we just play Lava Glide Pathway thing, right?
Yeah, agreed.
Well, we're about to see this now. Chat, quick Gul Dukat check. Please, no one tell Gul Dukat about what's happening here.
Yeah.
Eh?
I guess.
I mean, I like that if they now Rest in Peace us. Well, maybe this is just wrong.
I just think they would have cast Rest in Peace if they had it.
Yeah, okay. You're probably right. And I like that if they Rest in Peace us now, we just have a Thing in the Ice.
Yeah.
Which is pretty relevant. I don't think it's 100% obvious they would have played it, but it does seem reasonably likely.
Just like last game, they saw all these what's them called from us? All these mystical disputes.
Yeah, that is true. All right, shall we cast every spell?
Yeah.
Honestly, it's pretty good.
Is it? I guess so. Or we're gonna find it.
Yeah, we'll find a land.
Yeah.
Famous last words, but you know. See, the thing about Treasure Cruise is that the first Treasure Cruise is the deepest. Wow. We did find a land. Brilliantly played. Golducott has famously claimed that Thing in the Ice is, quote, completely unplayable in Phoenix, unquote. Although, if that's really not using his vernacular, so if you want me to give you a more common explanation, it'd be more like, I don't know if I can do a good Golducott impression. You have to just be like, nah, like, Thing in the Ice is bad vibes, man. Never does anything. These people, like, that's, like, I don't even know if I can. The way Golducott speaks is so unhinged, it's difficult to describe. Anyways, let's consider, shall we?
Sure.
That seems fine.
Okay.
Okay, let's do some of this biz, shall we?
Yeah.
I don't really know. I guess we can opt first. I have no idea.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And should I even just cast it?
I think so.
And if they counter it, it's going to be pretty okay for us. And then I guess probably no attack. No, they don't have spell power. They would have called this attack.
Yeah.
And if they do, like, all right, fine. It's like putting square tires on a car. Wait, Jason, are you saying that's what Golducott would say, or are you describing his manner of speaking? I need to understand which of those two you intend. It's very important. Because think about God. What you have to understand about Golducott is just like he has like a page long of like insane quotes that no mortal would say. So he has in fact said that. All right, that sounds. I mean, those are things he easily could have said.
Yeah.
Also, to be clear, the thing you have to understand about Golducott is, I basically make fun of him nonstop every word I've ever said about him in my life. But I also first picked from my last PT fantasy draft.
Wow.
And that
first
roughly,
picked.
and that well, I was like, I wasn't first overall.
Sure. Okay.
But I was like in the first round of the draft, I selected him. I think it's debatable whether he should be a first round or a second round, but yeah, he's in that range. Anyways, the point is, I have a lot of respect for him, but I will mock him mercilessly.
Love that.
So, shall we discard this Spikefield Hazard, maybe?
We could discard the,
Let's just do something.
Yeah. Discard something.
Oh, wait, I chose to pay 5. That was not my intent.
Sure, yeah, that makes sense. And we want to discard, because we can play a...
This, right?
Yeah. And then we can cruise.
Yeah, then we cruise. I mean, this game is pretty over at this point.
We can roll our windows down and cruise.
Let's play this now.
Yeah.
And I kind of don't know how we lose other than timing out at this point. Like, it's sort of hard to imagine defeat in a way that involves Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
Yeah, I admit that him registering White Green Shanties didn't fill me with faith in my pick, but I don't know if I had that information at the time that I drafted him is the thing. So, anyways, let's sleight of hand.
Yep.
That's actually great.
Yep.
Because now we should have like a million looks to find any spell to bring it back. Right?
Yep.
Well, bin.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was so ready to destroy some artifacts.
I mean, that is what we would have done.
Cast it for the 4th time for Destroy Artifacts mode.
Love to destroy artifacts. All right. I'm declaring victory.
Nice.
For those who are unfamiliar with the Systematic Stream, declaring victory is a practice I have in playtesting where I inform my opponent that we should no longer play. It's great. That can go to the top. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm happy to try it. It's a good way to save time when testing, you know? Like, you don't want to waste time when you're, like, your opponent's like, well, maybe they have nothing, and you're sitting there like, I know I don't have nothing.
Yeah.
But, you know. All right, I've F6'd very aggressively. Great.
Nice.
All right. Well, we're undefeated with, quote, my favorite deck in Pioneer, unquote.
Yeah. Do a turn 1 every game to improve 1 rate. Okay, wait. I'm going to step out for a second. Entertain chat while I'm gone.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Greg actually has to take this call regarding his lockpicking class. It's very important. Yeah, that is a good point, Miniature Catfish. It's possible that I don't declare victory often enough, and waste too much time, since we do know that I would always win anyway. As any reasonable person knows, I've never lost a match of Magic. Ever. At any point. Certainly not live on stream. I really don't know how to answer that question, Cliff. I'm not very confident as to my answer. Mostly because I don't know who your boy wife is the thing. So, it's kind of awkward. But I did go to the RCQ. I went to the RCQ, then I considered dropping when live to win the tournament because I wanted to go to the baseball game. But, nonetheless, wow. This hand is, I think, not good. You'd be surprised regarding the answer to that question, I think. Yeah, I think I should just mulligan, right? Like, the issue is, like, I don't have any lands, and if I play this on blue, I can't cast any of my spells. Yeah, I'm just gonna ship. Chat's really hitting me with the hard-hitting questions. Yeah, Greg leaves for 1 minute and everyone starts discussing boy-wise and schoolgirl outfits. Yeah, it is pretty insane. Oh, stock green. All right, chat. So let me head off all the questions regarding this at the pass. Over the years, many people have asked me, how is Phoenix against stock green? If you're one of those people, here's the answer. I think it's very skill-intensive on both sides and very close overall. And I'm not sure that any of the new cards changed that. But, yeah, that's basically how I feel. I think that a lot of Phoenix players operate in this weird world where they're like, I'm very favored. I gave them a look? Look, if I give a lot of people looks, that could be anyone. So, this is an interesting spot. Because the thing is, I don't really want to lightning axe this troll. So, but I also don't really want to miss my land drop.
You could start with consider.
Well, yeah, I guess we should just do all the stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, starting with consider is basically saying we're going to do the stuff.
Oh, get back to Phoenix?
Probably.
Yeah.
But I think maybe that's okay.
Yeah.
I like that we start clocking them.
Oh, yeah. Chat, were you entertained?
That's pretty good. But it's not a land or a... I think we should bin.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Well, let's do it. I mean, we just need to find a land, right?
Yeah.
And then it all works. Nice. All right, so we discard this. The troll dies. They put it on presumably the force that's enchanted.
Yep.
Nice. And now we just Fiery Impulse our Ledger Shredder.
Nice.
And then we attack for 1,000,000. I mean, what I like about this line is, although it disrupts our green opponent 0 and throws away all our resources, it puts 1,000,000 power on the play and clocks them very quickly. So.
So what would you say? How would you say the matchup is for Phoenix against stock green?
I was just explaining this.
I know. I heard.
Wait, did you hear the?
I heard you say many wise people have asked me, "What do you think about the matchup for stock green?" And then I thought it would be fun to ask you.
Oh, geez, if they can wish for Tormund Script, that's really annoying. I mean, we can't complain that much about our opponent casting 4 mana Tormund Scripts.
Yeah.
But
Gain 3 life, of course.
Well, yes. Although we could, in theory, not kill it, but we probably should kill it. All right. Well, the thing about this is I could just discard Treasure Cruise.
Yeah, we drew Island. I think we should discard Island.
Yeah, I guess the sizing might not matter.
Yeah.
But it might matter. Yeah, probably will matter. Okay, I think we should discard Island.
Yeah, I mean, maybe this... I mean, do we think they're going to just activate it right away?
Well, yeah.
Okay. Let's discard Island.
I think we should discard...
Oh, okay.
I think maybe we should discard Treasure Cruise.
Okay, discard Treasure Cruise. Okay.
Like... Yeah, like...
Their life total is divisible by 3. Chat's
what,
right. Chat's right.
That's what I'm... Well, the thing is... Okay, the complication chat, and I do the complication is, if this grows on their next turn or our next turn, it will still reach 3, like, in time or whatever. But, yeah, okay, I think we should discard Treasure Cruise.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure we need anything to win here. I think we just have everything, is the thing. Like, to get out of this, our opponent needs... Oh, yeah, we played brilliantly. Nice. So now we just kill Karn, and then we hit them for 6.
Yep.
And they are dead through 1 reach blocker. So now to get out of this, they need a big turn.
Yep.
And, you know, green is obviously capable of taking big turns. You know, if they go, like, Nick those Kiora here, we could easily lose. Yep. But if they don't have a big turn, they're just going to die. And a lot of things they do just won't be good enough. Like, if this is Kiora into Cav, I mean, that's a good draw. It's not going to get the job done. I guess we discard that?
To grow our thing?
I mean, it doesn't really matter because they're going to block it anyway, but...
Yeah.
I guess we discard Island, maybe, honestly.
Yeah, let's discard Island. I like discarding Island.
Alright.
I can't really explain why, but it just feels right.
But, like, so here's the thing. They've already used their Kiora, so even if this finds a Nykthos, I don't see how they keep going.
Yeah.
And as long as they don't keep going, they're dead. Nice.
Nice.
Wow. As Zach's, I believe, alluded to, that was the first game that Phoenix has ever beat green in history.
Wow.
So it is impressive that we happen to be the pilots.
Is it because you said it's, like, really skillful on both sides?
Yes, we outplayed them by a lot is the thing. So I think in this matchup we should board an all counter magic and all things in ice.
Okay. But not mystical dispute.
Okay, not bad counter magic. And let's see, which of these things do we cut? So I know there's a lot of weird stuff people do in this matchup. Like, I think people sometimes shave Phoenixes.
Is Lightning Axe bad?
I mean, it's not great. Oh, thanks for the raid, ConnorMan11.
Yay! Hey, ConnorMan! Welcome to the stream and thanks for the raid! Huge shout out to everyone coming over from ConnorMan11's stream. We are System Magic. I'm Greg, that's Andrew. And we are playing some Phoenix in Pioneer.
Look, Dom, I'm just playing the list. I'm just playing the list from that won the challenge.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into the Goldukatsian Holy War regarding trespass, and I have no opinion on its correctness.
Yeah.
Anyways, yes, I think Lightning Axe is not great. I don't think we want none, but we don't want 4, is my guess. 3, 2, that I don't know. Also, I think we should cut Charter Course because we're trying to play a flashier game as a sorcery, which is pretty annoying.
That makes sense.
And then I don't know really beyond that. Like, Abrades are honestly okay.
Yeah. Because,
like, you sometimes need to pick off troublesome artifacts, but you don't always.
Yeah.
Like, I honestly think the last cut could just be, like, shave Sleight of Hand because, again, we're trying to play a flash game.
Sure.
Just.
Do you want to shave? We could shave 4th Cruise, maybe?
I think Cruz is too good in this matchup, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that is reasonable. Isn't Goldukat a guy from Deep Space Nine? So I have been told the name is a reference, and I believe the reference is to Deep Space Nine, but to be honest, I couldn't tell you. I only know him as the Montreal Prodigy. Anyway, let's mulligan.
Nice. I love mulliganing.
Wow, the nut draw?
Yeah, Sneevity Dupe. Bottom Odawara.
I think we should bottom Phoenix, right? Because we know it actually been it.
Yeah.
Goldukat is a Kardashian. Ah, that makes sense. By the way, to those curious, Goldukat does literally live in the great city of Montreal. Many people have described him as the second best player from the city of Montreal. Many. Including me on occasion. Greg, would you say you endorse that statement, or?
Sure.
Do you know who the best one is? Or
Is it Hane?
It's Hane.
Nice.
Notably, the best player in all Canadian history happens to live in Montreal. So,
We saw Blossoming Tortoise. Is it stock now?
I think that the RC lists are split.
Okay.
Also, I'm not sure which I'd play if I had a big tournament tomorrow. Okay, I want to do nothing here. Because I'd really like to spell Pierce Kiora.
Okay.
Now, to be clear, I'm not saying we know they have a Kiora.
Yeah.
But if they per se played a Kiora, I'd want to do that.
Yeah.
And I also think the punish isn't very big.
Like if they play Troll, it's just like whatever.
And, well, they might actually play Elf.
Yeah, okay, good point.
So, yeah. Eduardo is still there. Yes, I believe that is true. That does not change my judgment of who the second best player in Montreal is. To be clear, I think that you could argue that if someone's going to play a match for your life tomorrow, that Gul Dukat is the right pick over Hane, although I would pick Hane.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Got him.
Okay, now I think we should slide into a land.
Yep.
And this situation is easy, just don't miss.
Yep.
Well, I did slide into a land.
Sure did.
Should I play it?
Where is Invisible Greg? Right there. Right behind
I guess I should.
Yeah, I think so.
This development is not great for us, although it's nice that they play Tortoise. We can just fire and impulse it.
Yeah.
So we don't need to stroke it. If they played land Karn, that would be disaster, but
yeah.
They've never had land Karn. Now, Chad, this is actually a teachable moment. If I were the mono green player in this spot for my opponent tapped out, I would have land Karn.
Yeah.
So it's a real mistake on our opponent to have neither land nor Karn, whereas I would actually have both those things. Yes, this is the big reason not to play Tortoise right now, is Phoenix's popularity. In general, Tortoise is trying to exploit a metagame where Phoenix is not nearly as popular as it is right now.
So if they play land Tortoise, what would you do?
If they played land Tortoise, I assume let it resolve and impulse it.
Impulse it? Okay.
But okay, now I'm gonna just impulse this, and then I'm gonna go from there. You're curious. Does my answer change? I'm talking about limited specifically. I don't think so. I don't think either Hane or Dukat is particularly known for limited. I think both of them are just strong all around players. So I don't see why that would change my opinion. But I may be missing something. So I think maybe we should wait on our cruise a turn.
Because if Cruz doesn't find an answer for Turtle...
If Cruz...
But if they don't draw land, they're going to do nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to cruise. Maybe that's insane.
I don't think it's insane. Because even if the Turtle resolves, it won't be that bad. Yeah, you're right. Let's cruise. Let's get this show on the fucking road, shall we? This is quite the set of cards we've drawn.
Yeah, I mean, not our best treasure.
I mean, I think we should I think we should play an untapped land still.
Yeah, we could just play Island.
I guess Island's fine, yeah. Because I do think that there's a chance they just draw Kiora and play it, and I'd really much prefer that.
Or therefore, they could just also have Karn, you know?
That is true. If I were them, I would have had land Karn already.
Yeah.
Well, the nightmare scenario is currently occurring.
Yeah.
Which is that Tortoise is coming down and picking up a lair, and we don't have a way to kill it.
Yeah.
And lair Tortoise is about to beat the shit out of us.
Uh-huh.
Well, I have bad news about our chances of winning this game. How I would describe them is, famously, Greg, are you aware of the cowboy named Slim?
Does he own the Minneapolis bar that no longer exists, Cowboy Slim's?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, then I do know him.
Yeah, well, so famously, I would describe our chances are that guy or none.
Okay.
But actually, because his bar closed, he left town.
Yeah.
So I would say there's Slim to none and Slim left town. Your dog is named Slim? Wow, that's a great fact. Yeah, I do agree that if I were a better Phoenix pilot, I would have drawn all gas there.
Yeah.
Wow, that's they're playing the 3. Dude, this might be the exact list we streamed.
Yeah.
Knowing that they have...
Faithful Suiting would be a very good draw.
Well, we drew Snare Thopter.
I mean, I love Snare Thopter. Do you want to attack with it or no? Probably no, right?
I think no.
Nice.
And Spirebluff Canal.
Yeah.
So you might be asking us at this time, chat, how are we going to get out of the situation? Good question. I have no idea. It's very, very, very bad. And I actually think this dynamic is fairly common in the Phoenix vs. Green matchup, which is to say, Phoenix is usually winning for like a lot of the time by a little. And then at some point, Green starts winning. And once it starts winning by just a massive amount. What's up?
And hey, DJ Jedi Jeff, welcome to the stream. And thank you so much for the follow.
Wow.
Okay, I'm ready to concede.
Yeah, I mean, this is a small misplay for our opponent. If I were them, I would have hit re-nick those and Storm. But
yeah.
honestly, it's still a pretty strong line that they found. Wow, we do get to Spellcast this card though. Wait, let's stay in the game for one turn.
Okay. Alright, cast it.
I mean, I was kind of thinking, like, what's our best possible draw? And I came to the conclusion it was this.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I think we should shock and pass.
Okay.
Because none of our cards aren't instants.
Yeah.
So, well, I guess maybe we need to kill the tortoise before their turn. Maybe we should kill the tortoise now.
How?
Well, by opting into the card that kills tortoise.
Okay.
Yeah, we are certainly dead on board. That's not a matter of debate. Okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
Well, one thing I started to realize is that our opponent actually should not even cast the card in question. They should not even cast Storm.
They should just make a bunch of layers and attack.
And kill us, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how it changes our sideboarding that we know they have all these tortoises. It probably doesn't change much.
I mean, you could argue it makes a braid a tiny bit better, which you were already thinking of bringing in, but...
A braid's pretty medium.
I think I don't want to braid in.
Yeah, okay, whatever. I do think this list is somewhat disrespectful to green, since it only has 3 big counters.
Yeah.
Where some lists have like 4 or 5. But, oh, whoa. That I did not mean to.
Yeah.
This hand's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Classic Riverglide Pathway. Let's mulligan.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is definitely a keep. I don't know what we should tuck.
We could tuck, I guess we do have a way to get the Phoenix in the bed.
Yeah, but maybe we should tuck it anyway. It just seems like we want to cast a cantrip on 1 and then like a ledger on 2 and then like... Yeah, I don't know. We can just play the Ledger Shredder counterspell game, which is honestly the best plan against this deck anyway. As I maybe mentioned, some people like to board out Phoenixes against green.
Can we make this even?
I'm not so sure that's a good plan, but I definitely am not confident it's not a good plan.
Yep.
So... Anyways...
I mean, if you like keeping one-landers, Phoenix is the deck for you.
By the way, here I think maybe Slate is right because we might be in a spot where we want to leave off plus counterspell.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So that's why I cast Slate.
Ooh. Genius to not take the thing that kills their elf and then have them not have an elf.
Oh yeah, I mean, if I were my opponent here, I would have had elf, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
I just was explaining for chat. Right?
Yeah.
They might not have known that I would have had elf here.
Yeah.
I don't understand the opt slight discussion. Isn't the answer just isn't the answer just slight? Like I'm not sure. I'm not sure I get it. I wasn't aware this is a hot take. Anyways, attack for 1 go.
I love attack for 1 go.
Like, who are these people out here voting for opt? Bobson was opt. That explains a lot. Bob did force me to stream this deck against my will.
That was who peer pressured you?
Not really. There was a collective effort. All right, let's spell pierce.
Sure. Do you want to opt first for tilt reasons? Make him think we found it.
I guess that is better because then we'll loot with the extra card in our hand.
Yeah. It's the Greg Orange play,
Ooh. Well, this one I play tapped as annoyingly. Can we do better, or would we just take it? It's kind of a big difference when I just play tapped. I guess not that big a difference.
Really?
Yeah, okay, it's a pretty small difference. Let's top it.
Let's top it. I think we should bin that. I guess we could bin the Prankster.
I don't think we should do that.
Okay, then let's bin consider.
I just think that, the point of Prankster in general, right, is it fills our bin, finds Phoenixes, and finds Treasure Cruise.
Yeah.
And fuels Treasure Cruise, and, that is what we want. So, okay. Well, I'm discarding Paul, I think.
Okay.
I know that we can, in theory, end up in a spot where, that punishes us, but if we just, draw any 1-mana spell, we're so rewarded for this.
Yeah.
And that just, isn't that difficult. Okay, it didn't happen, but,
Sure.
Okay, let's attack and say go.
Yep.
I do like that Picklock Prankster helps trigger Ledger Shredder, the, creature side.
Yeah.
That's more or less the only nice thing I can say about the creature side, but it is true. Okay, well, let's stroke that.
Which disdainful stroke?
Disdainful stroke.
Oh, nice.
You would rather connive first? Interesting. I guess that is kind of complicated. You're not wrong. Interesting. I mean, I think we should play Ledger Shredder and say go.
I like Ledger Shredder go. Well, attack for 2, but yeah.
I mean, I know it's a little awkward because, we could, in theory, Picklock Prankster main phase, but that seems so unhinged.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
I don't know if that's a great way to think about it, even though I understand that it's true. It's very easy to make true statements that will mislead the viewers.
I assume against mono white on the play, sometimes you just slam your 1/3 bitch.
That I do assume. All right, let's cast Free the Fae, shall we?
I love freeing the Fae.
All my homies free the Fae every day. Wow, we could pick Picklock Prankster?
We sure can.
That isn't that crazy.
I mean, it's either that or Spikefield Hazard.
Yeah, well, what's nice about taking the Spikefield Hazard is we can loot away the Otawara.
Yeah.
Whereas otherwise...
Wait, we can loot away the Otawara either way, right?
Well, but okay, imagine that you want to... Imagine that it's the case that you want to Spikefield Hazard at some point.
Yeah.
Then it's awkward to take Picklock Prankster because then we can't hit a red mana removal spell for these elves.
Oh, sure, okay.
But it still might be right, despite that.
Okay. I think I want to take Spikefield Hazard.
Okay.
Kill one of their elves. Attack for a bunch.
Yeah, you just don't care about the because I'm not so sure, honestly.
Oh, I see. You wanna
I mean, if you take Picklock Prankster and just cast it, it's pretty good.
cast Free the Fae.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right.
I think this is better, but I'm not too confident. And then I just want to free the Fae now.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna do it.
Yep.
Elf matters if they have another storm. Yes, that is true. But they don't have that. Don't be ridiculous. Anyway, nice. Oh, I ordered my knives wrong. That was a punt. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of the punish, but I guess I just got to Wara now.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, actually, is that true? There could be a world where they play a reach thing next turn and we can bounce it and it's really relevant.
Yeah, okay, and impulse makes our thing bigger?
Yeah, I think we should just go to impulse.
Okay.
Oh, wait, let me turn off auto yields. That changes things. So now we might want to play Odawara and hold up Spell Pierce. Why not cast our third spell? Oh wait, we could just get back Phoenix. That's true. We could also take Opt, play Odawara, cast Opt.
That seems great.
That seems really good. Yeah, we should do that. We should do that. Yeah.
Picklock has looked good every time you've seen it. Well, this is the first 2 times we've cast it, I believe.
That isn't true.
I guess that's not
But we haven't cast it a lot of times. Ooh, nice.
Yeah. Nice.
So far, it does seem to me that Picklock is better.
Than pieces of the puzzle.
But yeah, I'm. It's very dangerous to say that. Like, chat, please, get no one show Gold who caught this stream. I can't handle it psychologically. Thing
well, they'll just Charmeleon out.
No one. Zach, do you mind explaining why people call him Sam the D Sherman? Is that the grade he got in math class, or like I need to know the origin?
Is that the grade he got in math class?
That's a classic question. All right. Well, wait, Levy, is that true? What if you just? I'm not sure that's true. What if you just play the turns build and just still play Picklock? Like, what if you just you're like, well, these may not work that well together. I'm kind of like, well, what if I just played them anyway and accept the minor anesthesia? Like, it's 1 less card, and it's 0 less cards if you take 2 things out of the pieces, right? Like, I don't know. I'm not sure I buy the argument, but anyway, let's consider.
Oh,
shall
nice.
we?
They're dead.
Oh, are they?
Oh,
I haven't bothered to count, but you might be right.
We can now loot away this Arclight Phoenix.
Wait, so I want the small one. Okay, to resolve first. So this is the big one. So this is the small one. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a lot of experience with Ledger Shredder ordering from playing Breach, but I've never done it in this deck before. Anyways, should I? Yeah. Okay. Wow. Unlosable stock green matchup.
Yeah.
You'd have to be just an utter ignoramus to lose the matchup on the Phoenix side, I'm told. Which, to be clear, describes about 70% of all Phoenix opponents I've ever faced in a funny turn fate. Anyways,
Also, hilariously, in this pile of cards from the pack we opened last stream, or a few streams ago, there's just a Picklock Prankster sitting here. Here it is.
Pieces being +6 cards in the graveyard, but wait, isn't it the same if you pick 2 cards, though? That's the thing I'm still stuck on. Anyways, I want to keep this, I think. It's not great.
I agree.
I just tuck Island.
Yeah.
The issue with our hand is it doesn't have any of our, 80 bajillion cantrips in it.
Well, yeah, and if they're not a creature deck, it's a very bad hand.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. They're going to be a creature deck, you know? Should we shock Steam Vents here?
Yes.
Okay. Good talk.
Oh, because Picklock doesn't go to the graveyard.
Oh, wait. Picklock itself doesn't go to the graveyard. Ah, I see. That is true. It just does seem to me that Phoenix transforms into this counterspell deck in a pretty high number of matchups. Oh, we're just playing the mirror? Alright. Well, I guess we should probably axe that. We could wait.
I'm kind of in no rush, I think, but...
Yeah, okay, let's wait a turn. I was convinced immediately by your sound reasoning.
Nice.
And unsound judgment.
Famously, I have terrible judgment.
To be clear, that wasn't... I don't actually mean that anyway. I just wanted to throw it out there, you know? But yeah, Levia, I am pretty worried about the idea that it's the case that that Picklock is better and also trespasses better, and that puts you in a complicated spot. Like, I think that might be true, but I'm not really that confident. All right, should we consider?
How afraid of Spell Pierce are we here? I kind of want to land Lightning Axe, kill their thing.
Lightning Axe first.
Yeah.
I'm down. So I'm going to play this on Lava Guide Plastway then?
I think so, yeah.
And then I'll discard... I think the other Lightning Axe... Lightning Axe is not very good in the mirror.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Nice, they have it. Can I tell Greg you played one league with sock uniform? No, I won't tell him that, sorry. He'll never know.
Tell me what?
Yeah.
Ah, darn.
Some biz.
Okay.
I guess this plan has some smallish issues, but they're pretty smallish. I think we should consider, because if we bin a Phoenix now, it's pretty relevant.
Yeah, then we'll just spike field them.
Yes. Or we'll bin Phoenix and draw a spell, is also pretty possible. Anyways, in reality, we drew this, let's bin it.
Yeah.
Wow, we should have just been the card that was lower.
Yeah.
If you speak of this Forbidden Line. Yeah, it's a classic Consider Bug. Consider Bug, by the way, is what Jabberwocky was always telling me during the Inverter era. He was like, Consider Bug. And I was like, whoa, great idea. Anyways.
Boo! Boo! Also, I don't like that they cast the card Treasure Cruise.
It's fine. Our top card is Treasure Cruise.
Well, I don't think it'll resolve if we cast it, given that we still think they have Spell Pierce.
Okay, well that's kind of good. What if we cast that?
Let's cast that.
But see, then I would really like to cast a spell, is the issue. Like, am I supposed to just Spike Field them now? I kind of think maybe I am.
I mean, it's awkward because the loot is good, but it's harder to string 3 spells together for a Phoenix, right?
Wait, maybe it's fine, actually. Maybe it's fine to pass.
I think I want to pass.
Because if they can't Impulse right now is the key fact.
Yeah.
So if they cast Counterwind Impulse, they'll trigger a loot anyway.
Yeah, okay.
So, like, it only, like...
If they cantrip on our turn, would you then Spike Field them?
Well, that I'm unsure of.
Okay.
But that I can decide when they do it. Okay. Because, yeah, now they cannot kind of... There's, like, sort of annoying. Well, okay, that works.
Yeah.
I have some concerns about recent developments.
Me too.
What would you say your concerns are? You can go first.
You ever just have a concerned vibe?
Greg hits me with that you ever just have a concerned vibe.
It's a Cursed by the Witch King angle, you know? That's a joke for only Andrew.
It sure is a joke for only me. My God.
Hi, Don.
So I assume I shouldn't try to exile this thing because they'll Spell Pierce and I'll lose the game?
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright, nice. Hello, Don. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're playing Phoenix due to peer pressure and many commands.
Yeah.
There were at least 4 commands.
Were there really?
No.
Aw.
But that would be nice, right?
I was like, that's so many more commands than you made it seem.
Yeah, famously, Greg usually agrees to do thing for all things in like 2 commands.
Yeah, that's accurate, actually. Sometimes 1 is enough. Because command implies that you've already asked once.
Yes.
And I feel like it takes me about 2 asks. So
yeah.
The first command gets me.
It's like, Greg, do you want to do thing? You're like, I'm not sure.
Maybe.
And then the follow-up is, come on. And Greg's like, all right.
Yeah.
John, that claim. What I like about that claim is that it's not true. That's what I enjoy about it the most.
Yeah.
You're playing Heroic in the vain hope that somehow Heroic is great now.
Hey, we played Heroic on stream the other day.
Yeah, but I think I would have voted it Scam. I honestly have not tested Heroic extensively, nor will I, but I'm skeptical. Isn't Scam the best deck in Modern? That is true. I do think it would be funny if we reversed it, where whenever we assessed specifically Modern decks, it was Truth or Scam, and Truth meant the deck was bad.
That is funny.
How's UR Drakes in this meta? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you should play it, most likely. Well, now I think we should just cast all 3 of our spells.
I agree. In which order would you like to cast them?
It's pretty awkward, because the thing is, if they have Spell Pierce, I think the one I want to resolve is Charts.
I agree.
So then I want to start with Charts.
Okay.
It's a chart and figure it out angle. You're saying just Spell Piercings right now? I mean, that's fine. Yes, I do actually somewhat agree with the statement. The problem with Drakes, if Drakes is good, then Phoenix is good. That is to say, Drakes isn't that great in the heads up against Phoenix, so like, if the overall meta archetype is popular, it's not a great sign for the deck. But yeah. Levy, I don't agree with that.
Sacked matchup really good for Drakes. I feel like the reason to play Drakes was that suddenly your red-black opponents didn't have a bunch of Shieldreds in their deck.
Yeah, Greg has never lost the matchup a single time over hundreds and hundreds of matches.
Yeah.
Is what you have to understand.
It's even a match I've like played a bunch of times.
Hundreds of matches. Okay, I'm going to cast Spike Build and Fire Impulse here.
I love it.
So, I mean, they can just counter Fire Impulse and make this irrelevant.
Yeah,
but so be it.
Then we get back a Phoenix, and we're at least going somewhere.
We're going somewhere, yeah.
Perhaps.
Cleveland?
Yeah.
Nice. And I don't know if I should play this land. I think maybe I shouldn't.
Okay.
Does that seem sane?
That does seem sane.
Huh. Alright. Well, if it's going to be like that, I guess I'll Fire Impulse your other Phoenix.
Yeah. Wow, if they just haven't had a Spell Pierce the whole game, and they've been leaving it up, I mean, good on you, opponent.
They have tanked at the appropriate times, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I think attacking here is right. I understand that if they time walk and like bring back all the Phoenixes, we'll just die, but you know.
Yeah. JMM, the joint math meetings.
Yeah, JMM noted. Alright. Well, that sure is Demi-Lich.
Can we make that card big, please? Huh.
I mean, it's quite good in this situation.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with Slight.
I agree.
And that's not a Slight, to be clear. Well, I do want to kill this, even though they might at some point recast it.
It just has Escape 4, or do they have to...
Well, it doesn't have...
They have to escape instants and sorceries. Okay, which they
and it costs less for each sorcery you cast.
Oh, sure, okay.
But anyway, let's take Impulse.
Yeah.
And then I think we should Impulse this.
Yeah.
And then I think we should cast Charter Course.
Okay, to try and find Phoenix.
I guess we start cast Charter Course first. It's slightly better.
Sure.
I don't know how we could change things, but it is right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's discard Firewall now.
Love that.
So the thing about this situation is I don't know if we should attack because they didn't bring back Phoenix's last turn. So maybe we should attack.
Yeah, I mean, would we chump block if they played land animate hall?
Oh shit, we probably would. Okay, let's pass. You convinced me immediately.
Okay. I mean, how are we... If our plan is to chump block, how are we, like, winning? Because we can't chump block.
We're going to get Ledger Shredder going, and we're going to keep playing Phoenix.
Okay,
I mean, it's pretty viable.
Okay.
Wait. Sam, it's definitely right to cast Charter Course first, because... Wait. I think it's not close right to cast Charter Course first. What if you just draw Phoenix? Then these will just come into play and attack this turn. Yeah. If you attack first, and when you Charter Course Phoenix, you're extremely punished. Like, you both can't discard it, and it doesn't come back this turn. The chart first is right by a lot. If you don't draw Phoenix, you just got a Spiral Bluff Canal. Who cares? Like, that could make sense if, like... Yeah, I don't think having one less land in play is important. I mean, that is true, but, like, doesn't matter. Alright, let's cast this.
Yep.
And then I think we should likely opt. It's complicated.
I think we should free the Fae, maybe.
That makes sense. Yeah, you're right.
Because it costs more mana.
Well, no, because if we free the Fae and we connive into a land and we loot into another, it actually works.
Oh, that does make sense.
So, yeah. Or, sorry, we connive into a land and we feed the Fae into spells. That's what I mean. But, yeah. Nice. Like this.
Look, going to...
Treasure Cruise?
Oh, yeah, Treasure Cruise. Okay. Going to 7 is pretty dubious.
I think we should do it anyway. I mean... Notably, it's going to 7 or going to 2, essentially. Yeah. Unless you want to jump block with this thing, which I do not. I don't. Sorry, I'm just exiling the creatures because it is slightly better.
Because of Demi-Lich, yeah.
Well, not because of Demi-Lich.
Great. Blitz of the Thunder.
Wait, what?
Right. Oh no, Ledger Shredder doesn't count as a spell. We're counting Ledger Shredder as one of our spells.
Oh, wait, shit. Wait, did I beef it? Or was I supposed to consider instead of Picklock instead of doing this? Shit, maybe I was? Okay, I think I beefed this, and now I'm dead.
I mean, we're not dead.
Yeah, we're dead adjacent. Because not being able to loot this away when we get to Trump block is, like, omega bad.
Yeah. It's fine. We're just going to play a Snare Thopter.
Yeah, I mean, I guess what we do is we just play this and Snare Thopter.
Yep.
Alright. I hope our opponent doesn't ever bring back their Phoenixes.
Yeah. And I think I want to attack with the Arc. Maybe not.
I want to block this.
Yeah. Okay. I was thinking the Picklock Prankster would block, but... Shout out to all the otherworldly gays in the chat! The best bit!
It's unfortunate the otherworldly gays are about to murder us.
Those otherworldly gays are vengeful, you know?
Yeah, because what's going to happen is they're going to cast this, flash it back, play another spell, play a Demi-Lich, bring back 2 more Play Phoenixes. Is roughly going to be their turn.
That is, I think it's legit my my number one stream bit.
It's Greg's favorite bit, which doesn't really tell you anything about the quality, but it is true. Notably, Greg enjoys the Cleveland bit. And that bit wasn't funny on day 1 of us coming up with it.
Wow, we're so dead.
I mean, we're not even that dead when we bring back our Phoenixes.
We've never been more dead.
I think we're at most regular. Oh, wait, they also need to play Demi-Lich. Is that true? Okay, never mind. We're in huge trouble. I forgot they also got the Demi-Lich. All right, let's cast some spells, shall we?
Sure.
I mean, that isn't bad, even though we've missed the opportunity to trigger it now. We probably need to do better, is what I think.
I think we need to do better.
Okay.
Worse.
Yeah, it isn't better per se. Okay, let's slide as well.
Sure.
Let's just do a lot of things. Okay.
Okay, we're officially not dead as long as they forget about their haul.
I mean, we can kill 2 things and then block 2 things. Oh, wait. I see. So we should take sleight of hand then and dig deeper.
Sure. We don't want you to know the options.
Oh, sorry. Don't worry, we're dead now.
Dang.
We could have picked a lightning axe and still been dead, but we didn't do that. Okay, so I don't fully know what's good in the Phoenix Mirror. It's pretty weird. Like, for example, there's this card. Is Crackling Drake good? It dies the lightning axe.
That's true.
But also, like,
It sounds pretty good.
Are they gonna board out lightning axe? I don't know. Also, like, do we care?
I think I want Crackling Drake.
Yeah, I guess I think I do too. I'm not too confident. I also think potentially Dispute is good.
To counter, is Narset's Reversal good? It's really good against Treasure Cruise.
Yeah, it's also very good against Temporal Trespass, but it is somewhat bad against every other card you could name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree that keeping some axe is good, but you probably don't want a million axe. Like, I imagine we should play like I suspect to be like trim a Spikefield Hazard, trim. Oh
Wait,
god.
I don't want to trim a land because we just added 2 4-drops.
Well, I'm not. I'm trimming spell. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, I like those trims. I'm not sure what else we should cut.
We could get Chart of Course.
Is Spell Pierce good, do you think?
Oh wait, maybe it's not. Spell Pierce seems kind of bad.
It seems pretty bad to me. I think maybe Dispute is good because I want to counter Ledger Shredder is the point. But I don't really want to play this at all.
Yeah.
And I don't think like this sort of crap is good.
Yeah.
That seems like it's fucking around too much. You gotta get going.
Yeah.
They don't play Trespass. They also play. Wait, they don't play Ledger Shredder.
We did see Thing in the Ice from our opponent.
Oh sure. Okay. Well, that almost would be Thing in the Ice, I guess. Yeah. Oh wait. Yes. So wait. This card might be bad.
Oh.
They're actually although we do actually need to kill them. That's just the thing. Weird. Maybe Lightning Axe is better because I've seen the Dynamic.
Lightning Axe seems better. Yeah.
So like leave this. Should I shave one of these? Is that crazy? It doesn't seem crazy.
That doesn't seem crazy at all. I might want to shave a second one.
Shave a second one and put in like, I don't know.
Spikefield?
Just leave the Spikefield, fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it does exile their stuff. You think Reversal's good? Yeah, we can try Reversal. Okay, put the Spikefield back out. It's fine. I never wanted it there to start with, so it was easy for me to cut. I hope you enjoyed my explanation of I'm boarding out a spell.
I mean, totally fine.
Well, that's maybe true, but I think that as far as I can tell, the entire argument for Prankster boils down to instant speed.
Yeah.
Like, I think all the stuff about, like, the 1/3 body, or, like, that's all nonsense. It's just instant speed, 2 mana, much better than source speed, 3 mana.
Because of, to be clear, post-board games.
Well, yes, but a wise man once said, you play most of your games at any given tournament post-board.
Well, yes, I know. I just feel like someone in the comments is going to be like, you're playing Phoenix. Why are you talking about instant speed? You want to cast all your cards on your turn to bring back Phoenix. And I want to get ahead of that person in the comments, okay?
Greg, if you're imitating someone in the comments, do it with more derision.
Okay.
Be like, some of the comments could be like, you're playing Phoenix. Why are you casting spells main phase? What is this?
I like how your derision means just your pitch goes
That's
off.
my impression of that person.
Yeah.
That's how the average person who says that sounds in my experience.
You're right.
All right, let's consider. Nice. Let's bin this, I think.
Nice.
All right, let's cast Charter Course.
Sure. I love charting a course.
Greg, what courses would you say you most commonly chart? Just in your life.
My way to Uptown.
Well, that is very true. Anyways,
Shout out to any otherworldly gays, any and all otherworldly gays in the chat. I'm just gonna keep shouting you out, you know?
Greg, would you also like to shout out any otherworldly gays in the YouTube comments?
Yes. All otherworldly gays in the YouTube comments also shout out to you.
I just thought we should get them in there, you know. Don't want to exclude them.
Yeah.
this is the turn where we bring back Phoenix. I'm not really sure that it is. I kind of want to play Hall of Storm Dragons and pass.
Sounds good to me, yeah.
Fun fact, for a while after she said you didn't realize Greg was gay. Wow, that is shocking and honestly embarrassing for you. Yeah, I'll dispute that.
Sure, yeah.
What I like about this is that it denies our opponent cards in the bin for their cards in the bin theme deck.
I mean, it does give them an additional card in the bin, though, off Picklock Prankster. Wow, so many otherworldly gays today. Wow. And they binned one with their first otherworldly gaze.
That is like wishing for more wishes.
Yeah.
So, okay, can anyone explain to me, like, what the deal with this deck is? Let me explain what I mean by that.
Uh-huh. Well, fairies are, famously a little gay, and otherworldly gays, that you have to free them. So...
No, but, like, why are people playing
Demi-Lich is
Demi
also
Lich?
famously a little otherworldly.
I think I should cast this. It is somewhat debatable.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
You would like that.
Well, yeah, I mean, I just played blue to put a card in my... Like,
Yeah.
I actually meaningfully accomplished something.
Yeah.
Just opt and cruise maybe, and just like have our Phoenix turn.
Yeah, that's probably better than just slamming the Drake.
I think so.
Okay.
So like if they counter the cruise at the end of this, we get a Phoenix.
Yeah.
You like just slamming Drake? I mean, I guess if they're I mean, the advantage of slamming Drake is that if they have specifically Spell Pierce up right now,
right,
Drake will kind of own them. But they
Yeah.
could have like Dispute or whatever.
Well, and the other awkward thing about it is like, well, if they have Dispute for the Treasure Cruise, it's pretty awkward actually.
Well, we get back to Phoenix though, probably.
Well, wait, if they counter the Treasure Cruise,
Then as long as our opt hit a spell, okay, you're right. Let's play.
Okay,
Drake.
I want to slam Drake. I think that's exactly right, Zach. You get it.
Demi-Lich is that old guy in the gay bar supplying the Phoenix with drinks. Wait, I have so many questions.
Would you like to enumerate them?
In what way is Phoenix a reference to the queer community?
With otherworldly gays. Their deck is a reference to ours is not.
Okay, but
I did say like 30 seconds ago, Demi-Lich is famously very gay.
all right. Well, what I like about this situation is if they don't kill this Drake, they're in huge trouble.
Mm-hmm.
That is a somewhat reasonable opinion, Levi, but it is possible that it shouldn't be in our deck, to be fair. I'm open to the opinion that Drake shouldn't be in our deck in this matchup. I don't know. I do think the part of the deck...
Really? Classic Dom W, you know?
That is one of the most Dom statements ever made by Dom.
Also, classic Dom W is probably another good name for a gay bar. Did I see bottoms? I didn't, but I want to.
Wait, I have an update on that.
Okay.
I didn't and I don't want to. Any further questions?
No. That was my only question.
Alright, let's cast... It's time to cast spells.
Yeah.
Cast and spells. So this is going to be our 6th card that we can reasonably exile. Alright. Honestly, I don't mind another Treasure Cruise.
Yeah.
So now we just cast another opt.
Yep.
Alright.
Sure.
And then I just shocked Cruise.
Sure.
Thoughts, opponent? Any thoughts?
Any Narcissus reversals? Damn it.
Greg, you had to say any Narcissus reversals. Alright, well, we get our Phoenix back still.
Sure.
I admit that our game at this point has some problems, but what I like about it is they're going to take 9, presumably. I mean, they might have Lightning Axe or whatever, but...
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, this is a palatable scenario. Shout out to any other worldly gays in the chat.
Yeah, it's too many for one game, you know?
I mean, what I am concerned about here is that our opponent's gonna like cast a bunch of Biz and play 2 Demi-Liches for no mana. But I guess the thing is, if they do that and their Biz doesn't kill our guys, then they might just be dead.
Yeah.
So maybe I shouldn't be too afraid of that. What if we man drew 3 cards instead of 1? Yeah, that is basically what happened. If only we had Narcissus Reversal. And also blue up as a fault to that. What I don't like about the current game state is that everyone has 9 cards in hand.
9 is famously very many.
I cannot count that high, personally.
Me neither. Think of how many numbers are between 0 and 9.
It's so many. Would you like to name, like, one of them?
Pi over 7.
Wait, it's between, you said between 1 and 9?
I said 0 and 9.
Okay, good. You almost messed up.
I almost messed up.
Yeah. I was thinking of, like, 4.735641298 and so on.
Repeating. And hey, Pavel Canto, welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow.
Oh, I wasn't listening irrational, Greg. It doesn't repeat.
Oh, it doesn't repeat.
Yeah, it keeps going, but there's no repetition.
Yeah.
I would never be so blind as to give irrational as my example.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I guess I can take 3 from this if they want to attack. I want to kill these Demi-Liches they're presumably casting.
Yeah.
Name a decking card between 0 and 9. There are quite the demands from chat here. All right. Well, the thing is, we would prefer to cast 3 spells on our turn, so possibly we should do nothing at EOT.
I like doing nothing at EOT.
Okay. I mean, it might not work out. Bad news, it didn't work out.
Do you want to start with Drake?
I think I want to start with Drake, yeah. Okay. Huh? Good beats on that, I guess. Okay, well now, I definitely want Demi-Lich dead, so I guess I want a Lightning Exit.
Yep. Discard Treasure Cruise, probably?
Yeah, the second cruise does not currently look like the greatest.
Yeah.
And I just think tap land go.
Yep.
Because you might need all these lands to cast Treasure Cruise.
Yeah, natural logs are very safe if you want to name numbers less than 9.
Wait, I don't think they're that safe.
I don't know. I bet natural log of like 200 is less than 9.
Okay, would you like me to name a natural log that is greater than 9?
Natural log of e to the 9th plus 1.
I was thinking like natural log of like Graham's number.
Okay. I like natural log of e to the 9th plus 1. Because it's obviously bigger than 9.
Greg, I have an update for you. Between the 2 numbers we said, it is not clear to me which one is more obviously bigger than 9. I think it might be mine. Anyways, let's free the Fae.
Okay. We can also concede.
I don't think we're quite in the concede zone at this time, but I get where your head's at. Do we want to run it back? Running it back sounds pretty decent.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm at most regular dead. I think claims that I'm extremely dead are Vicious Slander. Probably should take like Lightning Axe. I don't know. Maybe Opt.
Okay.
What is your? I mean, like we're about to Treasure Cruise.
Yeah.
I think Lightning Axe might be good.
Okay.
Because like, it lets us discard things we draw for the cruise.
Oh, good point. Yeah.
So... But yeah, if anyone has some hot takes about whether Graham's number, natural log of Graham's number, or natural log of e to the 9th plus 1 is more obviously greater than 9, I'm open to opinions. It's one of the many topics that I'm trying to gather data from this stream.
Yeah.
Okay, was that 3?
That was free the Fae, free the Fae.
Free the Fae, free the Fae, treasure cruise. Yeah, so we can just go to combat now.
Yeah. Nice, thanks, Dawn. Can really count on Dawn to side with me over Andrew.
No, that's not what Dawn said. 9 plus 1.
9 plus 1 is...
Clearly greater than 9. 9 plus 1.
No, I think Dawn was on my side.
All right.
The 9 plus 1, you know?
I see, you're right. Maybe it's the 9 plus 1. I thought the claim was just 9 plus 1.
I mean, that's a great way to name a number bigger than 9.
It's one of my favorite. Let's pass.
What about 9 plus epsilon?
I do like epsilon. So the thing about epsilon is it's not 0. In fact, that's more or less the only thing about epsilon.
Yeah.
In fact, I defy anyone in chat to name a thing about epsilon that isn't that it's not 0. Right, we're dead. I see, unlucky. I'm not sure if we punted or just ran cool, but we sure did lose both those games in decisive fashion.
Yeah.
Or possibly maybe the Demi-Lich is good in the mirror.
I would guess the Demi-Lich version is good in the mirror.
I mean, that's conceivable, but I'm not sure that our opponent did all that much Demi-Liching.
Usually you define epsilon first, and then you define delta after defining epsilon, when you're proving limits or of any sort.
That's true, but famously in the Greek alphabet, epsilon is after delta.
I'm aware that that's what they meant, but I was, you just gotta shout out all the real analysts in the chat, you know?
Yeah, God, I can't make this joke. It's too stupid.
As opposed to any fake analysts in the chat. I bet there are some real analysts in the chat is the thing, you know?
Is this script expression being evaluated in JavaScript? Zing. That's a nice one. Second path. Write that one down. If you want to appeal to the demographic of me, making jokes regarding languages that include the word Java is a good way to do it, as those are the languages I know the best.
A functional analyst. Okay, well, I assume that means you also enjoy epsilon delta jokes.
I think JavaScript is beautiful in its depravity. That's how I would describe JavaScript. Like, it is definitely depraved, but, like, it's also very elegant.
Wow, they're also they're double queuing. Also, I feel like Selesnial has watched our stream before.
Definitely has, yeah.
Nice.
I want to keep this. It has some problems, but I think this is okay.
I don't see any problems. And hey, Il Castro, welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow.
Oh, they're playing green. Okay. Oh wait, no wait, they read Yorion. What the hell's happening? I was like, everything's normal. I was like,
Yorion stock green?
Let's sleight of hand, shall we?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna take all.
Yep.
It's the Rona deck? Wait, does the I thought the Yorion build the Rona deck didn't play Elvish Mystic. Or maybe I'm confused? Like, there's a deck based around Jeskai Ascendancy, but I don't think that deck plays Elvish Mystic, so that's why I'm lost. Okay. Maybe I'm just mistaken about which builds do and do not play Elvish Mystics. Sounds like that's chat's analysis. And as we know, chat's analysis has never been wrong.
Never.
Oh, I'm thinking of a different deck. Okay, well, let's consider, because I'd like to hit a red... Well, maybe I just don't even care about hitting a red source. Maybe we just play Ledger Shredder. That actually seems better.
I want to do that, yeah.
Yeah, I have seen this list as well, I think, but yeah. Yeah, I think this is the...
Wait, does Luca Atraxa Rona work with Elvish Mystics in your deck?
Luca's more.
It's more, okay.
So, yes.
Okay.
Luca the Irish, nice SR.
That would be a great uncard.
Is that the Hussar MTG noted #1 fan of Dominari's Judgment in the entire world? That's even true. Trust me, I ran the numbers.
Ooh, Retraction Helix in the bin. Okay.
Speaking of which, I'm still waiting for the decisive episode of Dominari's Judgment to come out.
Well, I like that their play was by Yorion.
So, I guess we should cast Consider. I mean, this could be an Arc by Phoenix turn.
Yeah.
If we hit a 1-drop spell, which isn't asking that much.
Yeah.
Well, okay, that one actually doesn't play.
I think we should bin that.
I think so too. Okay, well that also doesn't play. Now, we could still, I think we should still just Lightning Axe, and if we brick, we'd brick, but we still get to a luxury look. Like, I think it's also just not that bad if we brick, is my argument.
I agree. And we, like, want to kill this Planeswalker, I assume.
Yes. Well, next turn's going to be nice.
Next turn will be nice.
But at least we killed Tyvar.
Do you think he's less jubilant now? He's a kind of bummed brawler.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Tyvar a little bit sad about brawling.
No, I much prefer a little bit bummed. Tyvar a little bit bummed brawler. Like, he's not a lot bummed, you know?
Just a little bit bummed, you know?
He's had better days, you know?
We've all had better days.
All right, let's see what this oath is going to find. So one small issue we have is that because another Botanical Sanctum, I mean, that's just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have some problems.
Well, we have 2 Phoenixes in the bin.
Yeah, but we can't really get them back in any reasonable way.
So, okay, if we Lightning Axe and then Chart a Course, how many looks do we have? Like, how many cards does that put in the bin? That puts enough cards in the bin.
Oh.
So we just need to find, in 3 cards...
So you want a Lightning Axe card Ledger Shredder, presumably.
Yes.
And then just chart.
Yeah.
Well,
Although, wait, I guess we need to find a land...
Wait, can we just Axe then Cruise? Wait, that's true, right? That'd be 6 cards. That'd be 6 cards.
I mean, maybe we want to Axe then Cruise, because that's our best way to find, like, land and...
1-drop?
1-drop.
Yeah, okay. Let's Axe and Cruise. I like that. I like Axe and Cruising. And I want to discard this.
Okay, I think so.
It's not a flawless plan, by any means. Well, this is just, like, strictly more looks than the other line, though, right? Like, it's... So... I didn't exile any Phoenixes, don't worry. Well, not that one.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
It's okay. We've got it all lined up for next turn.
Well, the thing is, we actually don't.
Don't tell chat that. We're so close. We'll hit it.
I mean, maybe I shouldn't have looted away the Spire Bluff thing, but... Semi-common? Well, semi-common is like when you use a semicolon, but then you forget, and then so you end up putting a period there instead. And then your editor's like, what the heck is this? And you're like, oh, that's semi-common.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say it's like when you use a semicolon a little too much, and then it becomes semi-common, you know?
Oh yeah, you don't want to do that either.
You don't want to be that into semicolons, you know?
Dude, okay, so true thing regarding semicolons, so... Noted person that edits things for me occasionally and friend of the stream, Whit Freilich.
Yeah.
Has on occasion told me to stop using semicolons so much.
I'm really into M dashes in my writing. I use them a lot.
I see. I don't have that problem.
They're kind of the same as semicolons, really.
They definitely are, kind of.
Yeah.
You're a big semicolon enjoyer in Python? Yeah.
Yeah, I sometimes, like, write a long email and then look at what I wrote, and I'm like, wow, I used M dashes in, like, every sentence.
Greg, that's unhinged. Like, I think my grammar teacher would give you, like, tens of demerits for that. I don't know for sure because I don't recall any lectures specifically on the topic of M dashes, but
Yeah.
I do suspect so. Let's discard chart, I think.
Okay.
I want the ones that cost 1.
Yeah.
See, okay, here's one of my criticisms of this build of Phoenix, by the way. When you play the...
Ring to light?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I'm worried about it.
I just told you not to worry about it. I mean, did we miscommunicate, or... I'm confused.
Also, this time art looks much less jubilant. I want to be clear.
Okay, well now they have Rona, which I guess in theory is scary, but it doesn't obviously do anything. Okay, this is the turn.
Okay.
Let us start with Consider.
Sure.
Nice.
Spin that one.
Oh, well that's very good. We definitely... Well, I guess we should cast another of these first. Let's...
Yeah.
So wait, there's now 4 cards. Yeah, let's cast Slight.
Yeah.
Let's discard Opt.
Sure.
This doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I don't hate, like, the land.
I think land is pretty reasonable.
Oh, are they Omega dead? Oh.
I think they're at most regular dead. We're getting 9 plus 4. Oh, they are dead.
Oh, they are dead.
Nice, let's take land.
Okay.
Yeah, 9 plus 4 is 13.
And they have no reach blockers?
Don't think so.
Nice. You can want to Spikefield them then?
Sure.
Teach them a lesson?
Sure.
In case we miscounted?
Yeah. And in fact, I'm also gonna, or I guess Treasure Cruise now, just to make sure they know.
Yeah.
I want them to know just how many cards we had when they were deceased, you know?
That is risky that you'll accidentally exile a Phoenix.
I'm confident.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't think anyone here was struggling to determine whether or not they were dead. For those, well, actually, this isn't true. For a while, we were struggling, but then we weren't.
Yeah.
Also, I think we would have gotten there. We were just optimizing all the details.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
We would have reached combat and been like, oh, wait.
So anyway, so we probably want to try to counter Luca, is my guess, right?
Okay.
Because Luca is going to put Attrax into play, and we can't really beat that.
Oh, that is true.
So I think we want these 3. I also think Brotherhood Zen seems pretty good to me.
Yeah, given that they have all this biz.
Yes. So I think we definitely want these 5 cards.
Okay.
Then we should cut Charter Course because famously this is any matchup.
Okay, yeah. Love that.
I do love to cut Charter Course in any matchup.
Oh, Dispute does counter BTL.
That is true. Is it 1 Luca, 4 BTL? Is that the case?
I'm not. I think. Ugh, God.
I don't think I'm a believer in that. And Spellbeer seems good too for the same reasons. Is the issue. The question is kind of what 3 cards we're supposed to cut here. I guess Lightning Axe seems pretty bad.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I mean, honestly, this isn't crazy. I mean, maybe that hurt to really like clean up an Atraxa, but I'm not very worried about that.
Yeah.
I think we should just do this. In?
Yeah. You can BTL for Luca in your dreams, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you guys can't BTL for Luca. It's sort of a you just gotta believe angle.
You just gotta pretend it was a bit the whole time, you know?
All right,
We're very good at doing that.
Well, the thing is that usually it was a bit the whole time. So you'd forgive chat for making that assumption.
You can Reflections of Kiki GQ Luca, though.
Oh my god. Don't cross the streams, Greg. Don't cross the streams. All right.
Oh, where's our list from? It's the list that won a
yeah, I believe it was played by an individual by the name of Travis, but I don't know more or less anything about them beyond that statement. So you now have all information that I have.
Plaza of Heroes, huh? Do you think they're holding out for a hero?
Yeah, I think so. Let's consider. Let's spin that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Travis Williams sounds like what this person's name probably is. I mean, I wouldn't know for certain. but that is what I would guess.
I hope we're not dead.
Yeah. I mean, if we're dead, we're dead. You know.
Wait, did they mull a bunch?
Oh, I don't know. Probably. You see, their deck does 1,700 different things. So.
Oh yeah. Okay. I wasn't in Minneapolis this weekend. I was stuck in the Chaos Dimension. But I'm very sad on behalf of my city that Taylor Swift did not come here. What the hell, Taylor?
Why didn't Taylor Swift come here?
Well, she's been going to every Chiefs game. I don't know if you know this or not, because she's dating someone on the Chiefs.
I see.
Or allegedly dating someone on the Chiefs. But she did not. The Chiefs played here in Minneapolis last weekend, and she just didn't show up.
Yeah, that is pretty disturbing.
Taylor Swift is your cousin. Nice.
You're responding nice is unreal. All right. So our opponent could do something demanding a disdainful stroke next turn,
including playing the Yorion that they just bought.
Yeah, but on the other hand, it's quite good to Ledger Shredder into opt. Like, if we don't die or get a Traxxed, it's very good. But maybe we should still not do it?
I kind of think we shouldn't do it.
Yeah, okay. So you just want to play, like, Riverglide, Pathfinder, Mountainside Go?
Yeah.
And attack for 1?
Maybe that's too conservative.
I don't think it's crazy.
But, yeah.
I mean, it is conceivable that we could keep Axe in as, like, bad Fiery Impulses. I mean, we do literally, like, I don't know. We have, like, a lot of that, but maybe we want even more. I'm not really sold, but I'm definitely open to it.
We do just have a lot of answers for Rona and our... I guess a lot is maybe hyperbolic.
I mean, we only have 4, but we also have about 100 bajillion
4 is
cantrips.
so many in our deck.
Yes. 4 copies in Phoenix is like 7 copies in the average deck.
Yeah. Now, if they play Yorion, are we going to stroke it? I guess.
Think so.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I mean, it lets us loot.
Yeah.
Like, I've just never not done anything that lets me loot in my life.
Yeah.
Alright, Atraxa hit the bin. Cool. Cool. And if they do nothing, I think we should opt because we just hit another cantrip and then cast it, right?
Yeah.
So, or just like a burn spell, that works too. Not that.
No.
Well, good beats. Our draw has not played out in a great manner.
Yeah.
I think we just play a Legislator and pass now. I mean, it's pretty uninspiring, but... I mean, we kind of just need a cantrip into a cantrip, whole deck wins now, right? Like, it's not that hard. Cast Phoenix? I don't know about that one. I don't really want to cast Phoenix. I really want a player to cast 2 spells in a turn. It really could be any player. I mean, maybe casting it up was too greedy, but we're so rewarded if we get any spell. I don't know.
Of decks with a card in their name, this deck probably casts their namesake card the least often.
That's bold, but it isn't insane. Okay, well, I think we should stroke it.
I think so.
I mean, we're pretty close to casting, like, an expensive cruise.
Kraken IRL pack! Nice!
Oh, Lotus Field is a great answer, Greg.
Oh, Lotus Field does never cast their namesake. But isn't it not called Lotus Field? It's called Hidden Strings?
Most real-life people call it Lotus Field. Most people who read MTG Goldfish call it Hidden Strings, so...
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna keep cracking Phyrexia all V1 boosters.
Good news, we drew Opt.
Nice.
Ooh,
cantrip into cantrip, whole deck wins!
Whole deck wins. Alright, let's do it. So now we loot, discard Phoenix.
Yep.
Second loot, discard... I think just a land. I think just land.
Spire Bluff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and now we can do our cruise for 1, right?
Yep.
Let's do that. I guess I can play Iron first. It's fine to play Iron first.
Sure.
Nice. Now we kill Rona?
Whoa.
Oh, no, wait. It's not... Oh, we can't kill it yet. Oh, we should go to their turn then. We should cast...
Well, you want to end their upkeep?
Upkeep, consider Firewalls. I know it gives them loot. I don't care.
Yeah, okay. It gives us 2 loots.
Yes.
Anyway, I'm going to quickly pack this IRL.
It's loot efficient. I hope you enjoy the term loot efficient.
Ooh, look at this Kaito drone token. That's a nice start to our pack. Blazing Crescendo. This cool Bone Picker Scourge with cool Phyrexian art. That's a nice card in our IRL pack that we just opened.
Greg, chat's making clear to me that, in fact, it's not this deck is not the one that casts an instant card even close to the least. Like, it's not even remotely... yeah.
Look at all these axioms we can engrave with this axiom engraver, you know? Ooh, a cool Plains? Wow, a modern playable rare!
You do love to see those modern playable rares.
It's played in the best deck in Modern. It's Blackleaf Cliffs. I'll use that if I ever decide to play Scam at a tournament where Andrew's also playing Scam.
Yeah, notably, even if you discount lands, they are right that Dredge has never cast the namesake card Dredge.
But Dredge isn't a namesake card. Also,
wait, Greg, that's incorrect. There is a magic card named Dredge.
That doesn't matter.
Who are you to say that the deck isn't named after Dredge?
Oh yeah, Evoke. Also, great question about today's candle sponsor. Today's candle sponsor was a candle gifted to us by friend of the stream, Joe Starr. It's a lovely candle from the Sand and Paws candle brand, meant for those of us who have dogs, because it notably is meant to cover the scent of dogs.
I'm going to free the Fae.
Yeah, and the flavor is Ocean Mist. For those who don't know, we are unofficially sponsored by the discount candle section at Target, but we also use candles that are given to us by friends.
I think our opponent's dead. Yeah, I think they're very dead. Whatever, just do some stuff.
Ooh,
sure,
now
fine.
okay.
I mean, they were dead already.
Oh, do we have another Phoenix? All right.
That was our 4th Phoenix. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we do appear to be on our way to a nice People's Trophy and/or 4-1 here.
Yeah.
Sorry, did you want to finish cracking the pack, or did you finish?
No, I think they saw enough of it. Did you want to? I never showed you the uncommons in case you wanted to see them.
But you showed them the rare, right?
I did show them the modern playable rare. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh yeah, here's the 3 rares. Here's Churning Reservoir, the Brutalizer, and look out! Look out! The Luca was on our side this time. Nice.
You just passed out of conscious reality? Wow, that's unlucky, honestly.
Into the 5th dimension?
Not the chaos dimension. Although, actually, fun fact, the chaos dimension actually isn't the 5th dimension.
Oh,
It's not a rational number.
Yeah, good point.
Like, what are your favorite Magic artists? Good question. I don't have an answer.
I don't have an answer either.
Nice simultaneity on not having an answer, though.
Yeah.
The thing about art is I'm not very good at appreciating it.
Yeah.
Which really impairs my ability to have favorite artists. Anyways, this hand seems like a keep to me.
I guess so, yeah.
I would say so. After this stream and with no other Phoenix data of any kind, I would like to try a build with Picklock and Trespass.
Okay.
But I have no idea if I will do that or if when I do that, I will stream it.
The first one that jumped to mind was RK Post. He's a magic artist, right? I guess I can also look at these cards and therefore name some magic artists.
Okay, this I think is Convoke, which I believe to be not a great matchup for us, actually.
Although this deck did famously beat Convoke in the finals of...
I think we should maybe top this because we really need to kill anything. You think that's insane? I guess bidding it helps our cruise, though.
Yeah, I want to bid it.
Okay, you're right. Yeah, I mean, you just want to Picklock now.
I think so, yeah.
All right, and I guess I should not play demons because our electro might matter.
Yeah.
So let's play this, I think, red side and Picklock.
Sure, we could also chill on the Picklock.
Oh, that's true. Let's play red side and pass.
Yeah.
Because
in case they do some, nonsense with the Surge guy.
Well, basically, if our opponent plays an X1, I'd rather play both our two spells, most likely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just am not sure how much I enjoy Magic art as relative to the average person.
I do, I guess, own some Magic prints now because I won them at a tournament.
Sure.
I own the Magic print for the card Time Reversal, which is a really beautiful print, to be honest.
I own some Healer's Hawk sketches.
Wait, what is happening? Is our opponent
They just have the one that with flash.
Oh, right.
That's
right,
it.
right.
That's what's happening.
Yeah. Okay.
Nothing weird is occurring.
I forgot that card was in their deck.
Nice. All right. So this turn, there's 5 spells in the bin. I mean, we could...
Can we just sleight of hand Fiery Impulse?
Cruise? Yes, but then everyone can cast a 5-drop Convoke thing next turn. Like, the turn of first Convoke thing is a really important variable.
Oh, so you want to
So I think I want to Fiery Impulse their thing, sleight of hand, and shock with Spike Feathers up and pass. And Tricky's next turn.
Okay.
I don't think there's a rush trigger. I mean, let's start with sleight of hand, I guess. Because we're doing that in all lines. I like a Fire Impulse here.
Sure.
I guess I have no need to do this now, but I will anyway. Denon Convoke? I don't think that's particularly unusual.
I think that's Sock, right? I feel like it was in the deck when we played it on stream.
I believe most Convokes have some number of Dens. I mean, maybe there are some lists without, but I don't think it's any indication they're not Convoke. Also, given this sequence of plays of Third Turn to go, it kind of has to be. So I guess maybe I should kill the non-token one for some reason.
Sure. I mean, it does exile.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not... I do not ask me to live under my own rule and name why it matters. But this seems good. Yeah, see, we kind of time walked them by killing that 1/1.
Yeah. Although if they didn't have a land, then we didn't actually time walk them. But okay, we did. Oh,
nope. They had land and Orthopter, so we didn't time walk them.
time walk them.
Unlucky. Well, okay, but Levi, the whole point of this was to not let them play a 4/4 this turn. So, I don't know. Anyways, let's Treasure Cruise.
Nice.
To be clear, leaving spells in the graveyard does matter for Fire Impulse itself.
Oh, that's true.
Anyways, that's good. So we're now going to, I think, just kill stuff.
Yeah.
So I think we just Lightning Axe Impulse.
Sure. I like that.
So let's cast this screen card. I get that we could consider for a land, but I don't think we should. I think we just kill stuff.
Yep.
You're marking that the point was not very important? Yeah, I mean, maybe. Shocking that our opponent was on Convoke when I said they were in Convoke every turn of the game so far. Speaking of which, given that our opponent is on Convoke, what do you think their odds of they're playing the list that came in second, played by friend of the stream, Max McVitie, in the challenge that our Phoenix deck won?
Pretty high.
I think their odds of playing that exact card list are quite high.
I agree.
The other thing is that Max is the only person in the world still playing Convoke, literally in the whole world.
Yeah.
So, just all Convoke lists at this point are highly Max influenced, I would say. All of that's considered being Max's list.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one I want to get rid of. All right. Well, I think now we should just consider into Axe and a Cruise. Not necessarily in the order. I guess we'd rather Cruise sooner when we see Bad Spell.
Yeah.
But, oh no, wait. We have 6 cards. That's not even possible. So, because even we consider put 2 in the bin, it still costs 2. Okay, so that won't happen. But whatever. Let's consider.
What I thought you were gonna say is, given that our opponent is playing Convoke, what are the odds that they are Max McVitie?
Oh, that I think is low.
Okay.
As that simply is not Max's account.
Well, maybe he's like playing with a friend, you know?
I think probably he would be playing on his account.
Also, did we not want to bin the Phoenix? I guess we just don't have to treasure cruise this turn.
No, well, we just Lightning Axe. We can still treasure cruise.
Okay. Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
I think.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't.
I think it's all.
I did a bad job.
All kosher.
You're good.
I mean, it's conceivable that I miscounted, but I don't think I did. Yeah. Nice, nice, nice. All right. And now we get back our Phoenix. And I mean, look, I mean, we could certainly lose from this spot, but this is going well.
Yeah.
I don't think we can attack, though.
Yeah, they do have Imitating Recruiter.
Yeah, like, I think we'll take too much damage if we attack at all.
Which I guess they might just, like, make the Knights, but if we have Phoenix on top of our deck, it's fine. We'll get it soon. We'll get it later.
Oh, you wanted me to opt there also? Yeah, I mean, that's not unreasonable.
Oh, we should have kept Spell Pierce for this, actually.
Oh, shit. Maybe we should have.
This was foolish on me.
Yeah, I did not even think about that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Levi, you're right. I think it's is probably better. Anyway, let's, I don't know, consider now.
Sure.
I think we want some gas.
Yeah.
All right, so what do we do now? I mean, we're not incredibly likely to find more Phoenixes, but we obviously could. I'm wondering if we should play Riverglide Pathway, Ledger Shredder. In fact, what about this is a conceivable turn, right? Another conceivable turn is this, and this. But that does not have Phoenix equity. But
I think I like that.
I think I do too.
Okay.
And I guess if we do that, we can just leave up the impulse. So let's do this. And I guess I'll just cast this now, and I can play this on red if I get to decide after.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Whatever that's worth. I mean, I think I might want to discard one of them.
Yeah, I mean, the only awkward thing is since they're about to Imidane's Recruiter, the second
no,
point
you're right. Okay, so we
really
should discard off then.
Okay, yeah.
They said we'd never play the body, Greg.
Yeah.
They told us that. I mean, I think we're kind of winning.
I think if we had remembered to keep
well, that's true, but I'm talking about the actual world.
Yeah.
Not some alternative hypothetical world.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, the troops are being trained. I'm fairly concerned about this.
Yeah.
But the question now is, should I impulse? I mean, I can always Picklock, Prankster, cast the other half, but I can't then bring back Phoenixes.
I think I don't want to impulse.
I think the same. Okay.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, let's cast this.
Yep.
Let the Fae go. Okay. Well, that's a bunch of lands. Let's cast Treasure Cruise.
Yep. Just moving cards into different zones.
Yeah, we're doing some zone movement here. Oh, I'll just card land, I think.
Okay, how close to dead is our opponent? Pretty far, right?
I think not particularly close.
Yeah. Okay, also we have to thank someone for the follow, but I didn't see who it was, so
Thank
I have
them.
to check. Thanks, Indian Pancake! Welcome to the stream, and thanks for the follow!
But that's the person who played the deck in challenge.
Oh, nice. So far, the only deck we've lost to is the Mirror.
Well, no, it was Demi-Lich.
Even the Demi-Lich Mirror, but yeah.
I am currently a not playing Time Walk skeptic, I would like to state. But I have not done extensive amount of testing, but I basically think I'm pretty concerned that the big pieces wants you to believe that you have to play piece to play Time Walk, but in reality you could actually just play Picklock and play Time Walk, and it'll be fine.
So do you want to just say go here?
I think so.
Well, attack with the one the Vigilance.
Vigilance
Although
card.
I guess they have a flyer to block, but
Oh no, we should attack.
okay, yeah.
If you don't attack here, you're cowardly.
Agreed.
And I would mock you.
Okay.
Okay, well, our opponent is brave.
Dang.
But yeah, we just attack and then we'll just double impulse some biz.
Yeah, or impulse opt, or
Yeah, we'll do.
Don't play the Immidane's recruiter.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I sort of imagine if I were opponent, I would go for the double recruiter line here.
Yeah.
And I might even go for the single recruiter line depending on my hand.
Yeah.
But maybe that's untrue.
Are you just gonna train some more troops?
They're gonna crack a clue, which is not exclusive with casting Immidane's recruiter.
Yep.
But they might try to keep building up. I mean, the thing is, we're definitely going somewhere. Like, if they wait around too long, we will start killing them. Wow. Okay.
I mean, did that mean they found a land? No.
I don't know what it means. Okay, well, we get to loot and grow our guy. I think just discard Oft, probably.
No, I think now I'm ready to discard Spell Pierce. Do we think they have a third one of these Imminate Recruiter?
Well, they also have like a...
And they have a bunch of like...
But why do you actually like these cantrips that much?
I like them more than Spell Pierce, which I think now does literal nothing. But
okay, it does very little, fine.
Yeah.
And I guess I should maybe kill these knights that are about to grow.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, it doesn't really matter, but...
We might want to kill Ornithopter, serious comment. So that, like, we're closer to them being dead.
I think we should kill the knights.
Okay, kill the knights.
I'm still in the make sure we're alive phase.
Sure.
Of the game, is what I would say. I mean, I know we're getting to make them dead stage of the game, but I'm not sure we're there yet. Okay, that's cool.
Yep.
Because we've kind of negated most of their locks value now, right? Like.
Yeah.
I guess I maybe didn't need to respond because I get still 3 either way. Maybe that was foolish. Whatever. I was gonna cast them. All right.
So, okay, wait, we have 1 Phoenix to get back. That's 9, 10, 14 damage that we can get.
Well, wait. This is 5, 6 plus 9. It would be 15. But yeah.
5, 6. Oh yeah, okay.
I mean, I agree we're getting there, but I still think we should cast some biz first.
Okay.
Like simply this biz, I think.
Sure.
Does that do anything? Not really. I guess check this.
I mean, it could go face, but that doesn't seem good.
I agree. Let's take this. All right, and then let's. I guess Slight is fine.
Sure.
Our deck is almost empty, by the
Yeah.
way, which is I think mostly good.
Yeah, agreed.
I want to grow it. Let's go opt.
Okay.
We don't need cards where we're going. Sure, whatever.
Sure.
And then I guess we just Lightning Axe. Maybe just this now? Maybe this doesn't even matter at this point?
Yeah, we're just going to be blocking with some Phoenixes anyway.
Yes. I think that's reasonable.
Okay.
Let's just kill this and discard Spire Bluff.
Yep.
And then my intent here is we get back to 3rd Phoenix, and then I want to hit with Ledger Shredder and the Vanilla guy.
Okay.
For 6.
So let's say they...
Oh, they double Immodanes? We have
Immodanes.
4 blockers. So we block 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 things get... Oh, wait, this is pretty dangerous.
That's pretty dangerous.
Okay, let's attack for 1.
Okay, yeah.
They are still pretty close to being dead.
Yes. Oh, we lose to double Immodanes no matter what?
Wait, do we? I haven't done the math, but is that actually true? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, no, it looks not true.
I think it's not true. So we'll be taking from 4 2/2s that have... Oh, no, wait. They each... Except that... Oh, no, wait. It will be 4... Oh, no, wait. That's true. It's true. All their creatures will have 4 power or greater. All of them. So if 4 creatures get through, then we die. Right?
Wait. Oh, right. 4 times 4 is famously.
4 times 4 is 16.
Yeah.
But it's fine. They didn't have that.
Yeah.
Never didn't have it, or never didn't know that they didn't have it. Maybe I could have played the last turn differently to end up with more picklocks in play. Maybe I screwed up. Uh-oh, I don't like this. That might kill us. Unless we draw 1 mana red spell of some sort. Because I think this is not. Is this lethal now? Oh no, maybe it's not because now the things aren't 4, they're 3s. Wait, no, that might not be true. Okay, so we chump this. We trade for, I guess, the Vig guys or whatever. And then this can block. Let's see. If it blocks a 2-power thing. Oh no, wait, there is no 2-power thing. So if it blocks a 3-power thing, we take 3, 6, 9, 12. So we don't die.
Okay.
I like not being dead.
Yeah.
I mean, this is definitely our block, right?
Yep.
Oh wait, I want to trade for the Lifelinker probably instead of Vigilance guy.
Sure. That makes sense.
All right.
Wow, so they had the land?
No, they drew it off the... Oh, wait. What? Arclight could trade instead of chump? I die if I do that about 2. Or wait, I could have swapped... Oh, wait, shit. Did I fuck it up?
Oh, yeah, they have 1 more creature. It's okay, I think we are Omega dead.
Yeah, it sure seems that way. I mean, as I mentioned, I believe this matchup to just be bad. I know that it's complicated. I'm not saying we played that game perfectly, but I just think you'd rather be on the Convoke side pretty much all the time. Yeah, I'm not sure it's not bad game 2. I'm pretty worried it goes from bad to less bad, but...
We want Disdainful Stroke, right?
Oh, we've talked about this. Yeah, we might want Disdainful Stroke. I think it is not amazing, but decent. Yeah, I mean, we should definitely play those cards. We should definitely not play Charter Course because it's a terrible card. This is any matchup. I think Spellpierce is good.
Just for countering the Imadine's Recruiter?
No, to counter Gleeful Demolition.
Oh, right.
And then I think we should, board out some Slights? Or board out some, wait, I guess maybe, we're recurring things a lot in this matchup. Maybe an Inspeed one is worse. Board out, 2 Ops. Spin on wheels a little less. That seems reasonable?
Yeah, I think so.
I think the D-Stroke might be good. I mean, I think if the D-Stroke is good, I'm not sure it gets that much worse on the draw, but I don't know. It's... I have historically liked D-Stroke against this deck out of blue-red piles.
Yeah.
I mean, this hand's got to be a keep.
I agree.
It's far from flawless, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Spell Pierce might actually be more than good, but actually be excellent, is my guess. Just, in general... Countering Gleeful Demolition, I think, is, sometimes, turns your opponent's hand into a mulligan.
Yeah, okay.
It's sometimes an extreme swing.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it always will be or whatever, but, I mean, that's part of the range. Okay, I'm happy to just kill this, I think.
Okay.
Actually, wait. Maybe we should... No, I'm happy to kill it.
And then we'll play Spikefield as a land.
Yeah, we just...
Yeah.
I mean, I think we probably just will.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yep.
Oh. Well, now I guess I'm going to do that.
I think so.
But I definitely don't want to tap out of the Spell Pierce because obviously this is the turn they would Gleeful.
Yep.
Look at this Picklock Prankster doing God's work here. I mean, not really because we might actually cast 2 counters over it, but you know. Nice, nice, nice. No, thank you. Okay, do you want a Spikefield Hazard there 1/1? I think I do.
Okay.
I mean, I know we then have to find a land, but
yeah.
It'll be fine. No one's ever argued with the flawless logic of it'll be fine. Well, that's a little awkward, but whatever. Opt?
Sure.
Since we're topping lands, this is not first spot as usual. I mean, that's very good, but I think we have to bottom it.
I think so.
I mean, that is honestly fine. I mean, I think we just play that and pass.
I think play that pass.
Yeah. If your plan was to main phase cantrip, then you probably should have cantripped on end step. Well, maybe. That's only true if you believe that no draw could change your plan from main phase cantrip, right? Like, kind of what I'm wondering is, imagine we just draw Letter Shredder there. Like, maybe we just slam Letter Shredder and miss our land drop, right? Like, it's sort of like, I am not sold that, like, committing to the cantrip early is good, even if my, like, most likely intent is cantrip, but it's kind of whatever. I think we do nothing. Thoughts?
Okay.
That is awkward. All right, let's consider.
Do you want to Picklock first?
Okay. I'm not exactly sure what rewards or punishes us.
Like, for example, if we see a Phoenix, that might... Okay, well, let's take that.
Let's just take that and let's just cast it.
Yeah. Even though it means exiling a Phoenix?
Oh, wait. I don't want to exile Phoenix. I'm sorry. You're right. We don't have...
Okay, it's fine. Just consider.
I'll just consider.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still not sure. If we don't find a land, this isn't our Phoenix to return turn, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to top or bottom this. Because it's very good next turn if I don't hit the untapped land.
Is it very... I mean, we're going to Treasure Cruise next turn.
Yeah, okay. You just want to bend, it'll be fine.
I think so.
Yeah, okay, I'm with you.
Mostly because I just want to find the land. Okay.
Well, the argument... No, I think you're right. The argument is, like, yes, it's good next turn, but, like, it's not that much better than a random card in our deck next turn. And if it's the land, it's, like, a massive swing.
Yeah. So
just, like, play for the upside. Because, like, we're arguing the upside and downside are highly asymmetric.
Yeah.
Which I think makes a lot of sense. Yeah, they're going to play Ornithopter land 5-drop. I mean, a little annoying. Not that annoying. They can only pick ones.
Totally fine.
This game, our draw hasn't been that great, but their draw is, as anticipated, been owned by the Spell Pierce, so we'll see how that all works out. Oh, well, that's great. I still think we should start with Treasure Cruise.
I agree.
Nice. Okay, let's Lightning Axe this thing.
Yep.
And then, which way should we get back our Phoenixes? Like, do we care about leaving with Spell Pierce at this point? The Imminence Recruiter is next turn.
Yeah, I guess we do care about it.
So I think we should just consider.
Yeah.
I think that's goodish.
Okay.
Also, we can hit for 6.
Yep. Are you one of my homies? Then you must love hitting for 6, because all my homies love hitting for 6.
You do often bring that up. Greg's always telling me all my homies are all about hitting for 6. Not to be confused with, changing one letter of that statement. Anyway, wow, we destroyed them. There will be no training of the troops this day.
Nope. We've learned our lesson.
So, I think we should maybe just... I mean, we could cast the Phoenix and hit for 9. That isn't that crazy, because we can't really bring it back this turn.
I love that.
I mean, we also could Ledger Shredder, Picklock, Pranker, discard the Phoenix.
Nah.
I think Snare Thopter might be the play.
Yeah.
Greg, you gotta say it with me, though. Snare Thopter.
I won't say it, but I'll make the snare drum noise.
Okay. I'm willing to accept that. Also, I don't think we should play this land, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Okay. It probably doesn't matter as our opponent is in hideous, hideous trouble. Okay, let's play it. You convinced me. Deckstone, I guess, would be a punish for this. That is true. I don't think they play that card, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm not up on the latest Convoke list. which is ironic given how much I talk with one Maximilian McVitie.
That's true.
See, like, I think I just want to leave Disdainful Stroke. I think Disdainful Stroke is
agree.
good. I don't think it's a play draw thing. I think it's Disdainful Stroke is good. You should play it thing. Like, I think I'd be willing to have more strokes. And in fact, I mentioned that I think this is maybe a little short on green hate in the sideboard. I wouldn't mind some of that hate taking the form of an additional stroke. Partially just because I think it's overall pretty versatile, and partially because I wouldn't mind having another thick on magic. Probably more than 2 would be a bit much, but I think playing 2 would be pretty reasonable. And versus green, it's also quite relevant that stroke hits Karn and Gust doesn't.
Yeah.
As the green player, I find that specific thing comes up a lot. Yes, I do think the recruiter thing made them more vulnerable to stroke, and that isn't irrelevant. I mean, this is a matchup where they're trying to cast both halves. But by the way, Max is high on the recruiter in Convoke.
Nice.
Max, I think, likes a split favoring recruiter. He likes like 3-2 in favor of recruiter, I think.
What's the other card?
Bushwhacker.
Okay.
Max is high right now. Not as far as I know, but you know.
We don't know. We haven't talked to him recently. I was high earlier today because I was in an airplane. So I was literally physically high above the ground.
I mean, to be honest, I'm not sure Max's current status is re-honeymoon.
Yeah.
So, like, there is a chance he's, like, returning from his honeymoon right now. I'm not saying that is true, but certainly I don't know it to be false. Anyways, so in this spot, by the way, I think even if our opponent plays a 1-drop, I'm going to be inclined to consider if we brick on land. But I guess it may depend on the specifics. See, that makes it tough because is killing one of those likely to delay Convoke. It actually is. Oh, we drew a land. Okay, well now I want to kill one.
Okay.
I know that we have a sweeper in our hand. I don't care.
Yeah.
I just think maybe this is wrong, but my heuristic against this deck is just like delay the first Convoke as long as possible. I just think often you're not really fighting a cards battle. You're trying to like buy enough time for your deck to like function.
Dang.
Okay, I mean, that is not the scariest payoff.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that we take, 7, but what's 7 like between friends, honestly? Okay, Shredder.
Wait.
Oh,
Aren't we gonna brotherhood? Aren't we very likely to brotherhood Zen?
We are. So you just want to pass?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Maybe I should have played Tap Stevens then, actually. Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
That's okay.
I mean, you're definitely right. I just didn't think it through.
I guess they're like somewhat likely to play 2 spells. I guess that's not even true.
They're not that likely. I mean, they're not. It's not 0, but it's not likely.
Wait, can I consider before damage?
Okay.
Just because.
Why?
I don't know. I can imagine a world in which we'd.
Okay, I'm down.
Okay.
I don't really know that I can name the card that would make this make any sense, but it's fine.
All right, they have Gigantha.
So I'm not sure we should consider again, by the way, because I want to be able to let a Shredder consider, probably.
Okay.
So let's just untap. And I think play this on... Oh, Spy Bluff. Nice. Okay.
Okay, yeah. We could now Ledger Shredder consider.
Oh, and just, like, let their board get bigger, but that's really dangerous.
Okay. Oh, good point. They're Convoke.
We should just kill their guys.
Yeah.
I get they didn't have a Convoke guy last turn, so I comprehend that I'm playing on top deck Convoke guy.
Yeah.
But also, like, they didn't do anything last turn.
Yeah.
And I don't want to lose to top deck Convoke guy. Like,
Classic. There is an all of these button on Moto when you have 3 Spire Buff canals.
Oh.
You just click all of these, make red.
Wow, this is like when I inform you how the Arena Auto Tapper works.
Yeah. It's really just because I watch a lot of you playing Moto and you watch a lot of me playing Arena. So, like, we know more about things like this because we're not distracted by playing and we see it.
That's fair. Let's discard Steam Bits, I think.
I think so, yeah.
I know it's not Green or Guy, but I think it's just fine.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That is great. Our graveyard is 5 cards. I mean, still easily top.
Oh, it's about to be 6, but yeah, still.
Okay, and then we'll just play... which side? They might play Gigantha, but whatever. I'll just play...
They also might fire up Den.
Oh, okay.
Which I guess we could eat the 1/1, but...
We can play red side.
I think let's play red side.
I mean, I don't even know if we... with the Lightning Axe scenario, I'm not even sure if we would Lightning Axe Gigantha versus going to our turn.
Yeah.
Because well, maybe we would. I guess maybe it's fine to just discard the Consider and keep Treasure Cruise and Prankster. All right.
Sure. So they just have one card, and it's Jignatha?
Yes. We are currently browning them. Despite me claiming that I think the match was bad. I mean, the Brotherhood's End did deliver here, although this was not a very good draw by our opponent.
Yeah.
Brotherhood's End or no Brotherhood's End. I mean, just... It turns out having Convoke cards have been not having... Yeah, I think I'm down to just kill this and keep these two. I think we can live without Opt. Well, it is true that we won both postboard games, but, like, our opponent's draws just, like, weren't very good. Well, one of them might have been very good without the Spell Pierce. This draw, like...
Yeah.
I don't know, like... our opponent mulled low, so, like, maybe they couldn't afford taking their mulligan, but... Their hand was not good.
Yeah.
Well, yes. I mean, Convoke is not exactly known for its consistency. Okay, wait. Given this, I just want to play 2 Letter Shredders and pass.
Sure.
I know that if they fire up the den, we'll have to, like, take 3, but it'll be just fine.
Taking 3 seems okay. We could also just double block the den and leave them with the 1/1.
Oh, that's true.
I guess that's pretty bad against our thing about to grow.
I think it might be reasonable. God, if they wanted to just form to find the den again, it's just not going to do it. I think you're right. I think we should block 1/1.
Yeah.
You're right. What am I worried about, really?
Also, I double block the 1/1.
Why?
It's fun.
Oh yeah, this is our list. This is how you know.
Nice. Love the mismatching sleight of hands.
I told you it's 3-1.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's free the Fae.
Okay, we could sleight of hand first with the idea that if we find a Phoenix.
Wait, no, we should definitely sleight of hand.
Okay.
First. Because we might not. How do I show this? We might not want to cast this so we can cast people on their turn. Oh, I think Lightning Axe might be good. Is that crazy?
No, that makes some sense.
I mean, it's definitely close. This digs farther to a Phoenix.
Yeah, I guess what's the plan?
Yeah. But we could just, like... I think we should take Picklock.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure.
Which of the Picklock Pranksters?
And I will not offer a logic-based explanation for this, but I believe Picklock is maybe better.
Okay.
I mean, that's not going to be good, is it?
I think it's done its work.
Nice. Okay, we only cast 2 spells here, so we do need to cast another spell. Like this right here, maybe. Or maybe...
Wait, let's take Spell Pierce.
Or not Lightning Axe?
What if they draw Imodine's Recruiter?
Sure, okay, fine.
Maybe Lightning Axe is better.
I think Lightning Axe is better.
Okay, take Lightning Axe.
And then I'm just going to, I guess, cast this.
Okay.
Oh, no, actually, I want to take Sentiment. I want to attack with both, and I want to just Lightning Axe the thing.
Sure.
That actually is great. I want to start killing them. Oh, that's great for next turn.
Okay, yeah. You can Lightning Axe it.
Well, okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess that is true. I mean, I can also just loot it away, but...
Yeah.
Well, yes, it is true that Rip is a good hate card for Phoenix in general. I mean, I'm not exactly sure about this specific game has indicated that, since I think we might be winning this game had we been ripped, but...
Yeah. I guess we cast at least 1 Treasure Cruise.
That is true, but, like, in the end, we are just Letter Shredder. I mean, damn, I guess maybe we wouldn't have gone here or something. It's a little complicated, but... I would not like to pay 5.
Yeah!
Right. Well, so we went 4-1 with this deck. Like I said, I think this list is a little rough. I would like another green hate card. I would like some number of time walks somewhere. I am unconvinced of the claim Chart of Course is playable in Pioneer at the moment. But overall, yeah, I do think that Picklock Pranksters looked really good this league. Costing 2 instant speed came up like a whole lot of times.
Yeah.
And Sleight of Hand is nice.
Sideboarded games.
Yeah. And I like that playing the Picklocks lets you run Spell Pierce main in larger numbers and have them be less awkward. Yeah. Which is great, since Spell Pierce has always been super nice in this deck. Just a little hard to accommodate on plan.
Yep.
So Greg, wait. Before we go.
I'm ready.
We have to vote if this deck is the truth or a scam. All right.
I've already decided.
All right. Do you want to
Yeah. Thumbs up. You want to count?
Thumbs up, thumbs down. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Thumbs up, truth. Thumbs down, scam. Yeah.
Yep. And you can't be sideways.
Of course not.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Oh, it's a double truth.
All right. So our current ruling is, yeah, I think Phoenix is back. I think the upgrades are pretty legit. I think Phoenix didn't need that much to be good, and I think that kind of the new cards might do enough. Just a few percentage every matchup adds up.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's gonna about do it for us. We will probably be back tomorrow with some limited.
Yep, that's the plan.
Mm-mm.
And go Twins.
Oh yeah, the Twins playoff game's been great. I second go Twins.
Yeah, everybody should be rooting for the Twins over the Astros tomorrow. If you were rooting for the Blue Jays over the Twins, like, I get it. I understand. That's fine. But if you were for the Astros over the Twins, unless you live in literal Houston, I am judging you. Anyway, we're going to send you over to Cedric's stream, who's streaming some Vintage Cube. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel. If you're watching on Twitch, thanks for tuning in. Thanks, DC and Connorman, for the raids. We really appreciated it. Go check out their streams if you don't already. And consider subscribing to our channel on Twitch, too, because that really helps us. And that's all we have to say. See you tomorrow for some Limited, and System Magic out!